I thought it was Scottish.
And welcome back.
I'm Scottish, Swedish, same thing.
No, what?
Hi!
Matthew needs to make an apology
Whoa!
to the internet.
I apparently need to learn geography.
Well, we are going to pick up right where we left off. You guys had visited, you guys had found this glacier, and you guys were brought to this camp. Kind of like the southern side of the glacier.
They have sweet tea.
They do.
That's a good thing.
You guys met various individuals here, the mages that are gathered here with this group, Nebulus Arcanum, that the Yuka the Penguin guided you to. So,
How do you spell that?
Nebulus Arcanum?
Nope. Yuka?
Yuka? Y-U-K-A.
Oh, like the yucca plant. Okay.
If I remember, wasn't the dragon's name like Yukanoth or
Ah, yes.
Eukaranoth or something?
The dragon's
The Eukarya.
official name that you guys learned was Ugarrot. U-G-A-R-R-O-T. But likes to be called Ice Breath.
And I chuckled when I heard
That's the nickname. Dragons love fancy nicknames.
it.
Hi guys, my name's Steve, but you can call me Ice Breath.
I'm 12 years old. I don't know how to read.
I can steal one from this person.
Oh, what? A pen?
Yeah.
So,
You
I don't care.
can pick one.
You're not gonna take your crack.
I'm going to leave it to you guys.
Why?
I mean, you guys are here in this
It's not good
icy
enough.
camp.
What if I like that one?
And I'm
Fireball.
Fireball.
Who insulted it?
Plasma grenade right at the old mage that's been
That's a good
making
pen.
eyes at Obu.
Plasma grenade.
Yeah, the
Hits
blast.
it with a staff right back.
Doesn't even have to roll, but
That's it.
prepared for all the life.
So, what would you guys like to do now that you guys are safe inside this this ring of magical flame?
Ooh.
I think we gotta take a nap and then we gotta go kill a dragon.
Well, if only it was as easy as that, Karthik, we would do that. But I don't think it's as easy.
I think last time we killed a dragon,
You
you died like at least 70 billion times.
No, I didn't. I'm still here.
Also, anyone else think it's a little specific that
Instead of
our
Atlantic,
yeah
Pacific.
that our penguin friend here has the first 2 letters as the same name of our dragon?
That's what I've been saying the whole time, but
Yeah.
you and Willow won't let me kill it.
You still can't kill him.
Willow says, don't touch it.
That's right.
How about this? Can we just slow roast him on a rotisserie over one of these fires until he tells us the truth?
No, you can have 1 good berry. That's all you get. You'll be fully fed. Nope.
I didn't want to eat him. I want to cook him until he talks. It's called torture.
That's just wasteful. If you're gonna torture him and he is a bird, at that point eat him. Just saying.
Okay.
But
I'm
don't-
gonna grab the penguin and start walking away.
Willow rushes and grabs him from you.
I meant in theory.
Willow told
Now,
me to eat it.
Just as a reminder, there are 5 individuals here in this
So
camp.
fluffy.
The one that did most of the talking, her name was Gilme. She was the female wood elf that had the really long, kind of wavy silver hair and beautiful blue eyes. Has this like intricate looking, kind of like beautiful walking cane. And I don't know if I told you guys that. No, or not.
Okay,
He had a,
is that a sword cane? Is there a sword in there?
You don't know. You see it as a cane.
Hey, lady, is there a sword in there?
Is it a candy cane?
She kind of looks at you and says, no, just a family heirloom.
Can I look at it
Can
and
I
see
insight
if I...
check?
Yeah.
I believe her.
Sure.
Why are you being suspicious of her? She's been very gracious.
I would
so
also
far.
like to be suspicious.
I'd like to be suspicious of the
Anybody
cane.
who is suspicious can make insight
I'm
checks
not-
if you.
Well, I'm not
I don't
suspicious.
care.
There was
Yeah, I
a
am.
black female human named Endolin who had long curly dark hair with golden eyes. She was present. Oren Strongmaster, the male mountain dwarf mage, brown hair and beard mixed with gray. There was also Hadrian Crow. He was a male human mage, but he's only 16. He's very young. Short black hair and eyes. Then we had Isabel Stoneswarm, who was a female human mage, believed to be somewhere in her 50s. She has short brown hair and eyes, and very beautiful. And you guys could see an earring in her ear that looked like a symbolic tree that dangled from her ear. And Amryn was the deep gray skin and purple eyes female tiefling mage, who wore a long black cloak with purple trim. She was the one you guys were a little bit like asking about, and Willow was able to determine that she maybe had a little bit of a different alignment than some of the other members.
What's the dwarf's name again?
The dwarf's name was Orin. Orin Strongmaster.
You shared some.
That's where we ended the episode.
Ironic. He thinks he's.
What was the name of the
dwarf.
female mage? Very beautiful with the symbolic earring.
I'm not.
Isabel Stoneswarm.
Why'd you write the names down? Because every time I try, just give up.
But those are the individuals present in this camp. Of course, adding you all. So.
Would I
You believe with your insight checks that she is being honest with you.
If she had a sword in there, she would use it to protect herself on this hellscape.
She said that
But
the
it's really hard to walk with.
staff was a family heirloom.
Yeah.
Did she would I know anything about it also being an elf?
I would say probably not.
Cool.
Is she your mommy?
I don't know.
No,
I learned some really cool D&D
Are
facts.
you my mom?
Are you my mummy?
I think I know my mom. Yeah, I know my mom. I just don't know where the guy who gave me the really crappy
Adventurers kid is.
adventurers kit is. One day I'll find him, and one day
You will never find him.
I'll find him.
See, when he came back with the cigarettes, he forgot the milk,
Mm.
and then when he came back with the milk, he was out of cigarettes.
I had to go
So-
again.
And then we came back after that, the milk was spoiled.
What's better?
Let's just say we go kill the dragon.
So,
Willow agrees. Look, she's nodding.
Willow, or not Willow. Obu, since you're here.
Hey.
Let's review everybody. There's the dragons towards the center of the island, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a camp of frost giants who does not like outside help, from what we've gathered. And then there are tunnels that have monsters in them, or the monsters are mostly on the.
They could be. They're just.
Well, like definitely made by the dragon.
Basically, what it is at the center of this glacier is a frozen vortex. Like it looks like a tornado or hurricane that spins up, but it's almost as if like the water was splashed up and spinning around, and then all of a sudden everything froze. So that's what the center of this looks like when they describe it to you. But in those air pockets, in there are a bunch of tunnels that lead like around the vortex and down and up into this thing. So it's hazardous because at any time it's ice, it could break or shatter and
Or we could end up slip and sliding.
slip and sliding. Yep.
I still like the idea me and Man Mountain had, where we go tell the giants that us wee little tiny folk are in need of their big powerful muscles to help us kill the dragon.
See, instead
Or-
of us helping them, they're
Right.
helping us.
We beg them for help.
Wait, what if we trick them into a competition? Say who could kill the dragon first?
They're probably
That,
scared of
that
the
probably
dragon.
work.
And we race to kill it.
You could say that the dragon said some mad crap about them. That they're not strong and frosty enough.
That they're basically just hill giants.
Yeah, they're made of water.
Mm-hmm.
They're sweaty.
Turkeys.
And they smell like jerky? What?
I don't know. You know, they eat the jerky smell.
Oh. They eat spoiled jerky. I think we should do... I don't think we should go out there with the intention of killing it. I think we need to do some recon, because, well...
What if its lair has like 100 little dragons? Little baby dragons.
Practice.
We capture them. We...
Glue them together.
What's the word when you take something and you raise it to be like a pet?
Domesticated?
Yes! Domesticate them, then we ride them into battle.
I don't want to be here that long. It's cold.
I think the next expedition will be here by then.
Can I be looking
Okay, then we
around
threaten them with
for
death, or we ride them
additional
back.
silks or anything I could
Speaking-
find? Because Obu's probably
Yes.
a little bit chilly, and she just wants to start tying things around her.
I would like to ask Orin if they
No,
have
yeah,
cold weather gear on the same line.
If you walk up to Orin's like, oh yeah, we have some spare clothing and things that we could give to you. So he kind of disappears for a while, and he specifically goes to find some dwarf
Hell yeah.
size gear for you. Some of the others kind of gather up what they have. It's not their best stuff. They're probably giving you some of their, their backup clothing and stuff. But they kind of
Their
them out too.
bench warmer gear.
Yeah.
Did we make a arrangement with them to go and retrieve what they're looking for something in return? I can't remember.
I don't believe you did. I don't believe we ever got into a conversation
Okay.
about
They asked.
we will do this
Yeah.
or this and stuff like that. So, but it's kind of like right now it's late at night. Everybody's kind of just getting acclimated. People are standing around finishing like a bowl of stew that is cooked over the fire in the middle of the basin, and people are just kind of sitting around. So, you guys are free to talk to any of them, or
Can I yell out?
separate and talk and pick different people and talk to them, or whatever you guys want to do. Go venture at night out on the glacier. There's that option as well.
Yes! Yeah! Let's go!
Can I go?
All right, go find the dragon.
Or
Nothing
take
bad
a long
can
rest
happen.
and wait for first light.
How far did we walk again?
I think it was probably like, I cannot remember for the life of me, but I want to say it was a couple hours at least.
Yeah, I want to say it was like a third a day or a half a day.
Could have been, yeah. This place is vast. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of space here.
It's windy. It's hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
Could I go up
No,
to
weak
Isabel
turtle people are
Stonesworn,
slow. The owls have
and ask
trouble
her
flying.
one if she has a needle and thread, and
Talking
two
papers.
if she's a druid?
Just saying.
So you're gonna go approach Isabel?
Yeah, we'll be like, hey,
It had an arrow in it. We couldn't
'Cause she's,
use that to
about
turn it over
50,
the
right?
fire.
Yeah, she's in her 50s from what you can see.
hi.
Hello. Oh, Boo it was.
Yeah. I think I told you my name. Yeah. Question. So one of y'all gave me this coat, but it's got a whole bunch of holes and stuff in it. Do you have a needle and thread?
Oh, needle and thread. Just let me take care of it. And she cites some incantations and waves her hand, and you watch the thread just start to kind of like weave in on itself, and it repairs itself as she mends it together.
Was that druidic magic? That doesn't look like druid magic.
No, I'm not a druid.
You're not a druid?
No. I study the arcane arts. Is my thing.
What about your earring? I mean, it has a tree. We kind of have a brand, if you will.
Nice
It
segment.
is. It is. I even though I'm not a druid per se, I still worship Sylvanas, the god of nature. I care about the natural world, the natural order of things, which is why I'm here.
Are you one of those ones that's like, I'll give you my soul, and then they're like, hey, I'll give you some powers and stuff?
That's introductive, but also very specific.
Isn't that like what a wizard or a sorcerer? What's the difference? That's a
I-
warlock.
Warlock.
Do you have to be? Can you be a boy? You have to be a boy to be a warlock? Is it one of those things?
No.
No, I don't claim souls of anyone. That's not something that I do.
That's not what I meant. But that's okay. You know what? I'm not good at this. Thank you. Where are you from? What country?
I'm from the city of Arndale, actually, in Namsal.
Where are we from?
Actually, Copic, you guys started in the country of Namsal. Westbridge is on the opposite side of Arndale.
I started in the ocean.
Oh my god, that is so crazy. You should talk to Copic. He's from there. Wait, I'm from there too. I'm from the woods.
You came from the woods?
Yeah, I came from the woods. I was running around. That's where I got my adventurers thing and came over to Westbridge.
Oh yeah, Westbridge.
Westbridge.
I've been through there a couple of times.
I feel like I just gave her information I probably shouldn't have.
What about
Yeah.
Westbridge?
Huh?
Why do you say Westbridge?
Oh god. I think we should.
Oh,
I'm
she
gonna.
said you were from there.
Shit.
Yes. Who are you? Are you from Westbridge? I don't recognize you.
Oh, no, I'm from the opposite side of the country. Arendelle, the capital.
Oh,
Hey,
what brings you out here then?
Silas!
I'm sent here for orders at the
Silas!
What?
Should I have not told her?
Is everyone here from Arendelle?
But then the people.
No, just,
What they heard rumors.
just Hadrian and I.
Oh,
So she basically points over to the
called
young kid.
notoriety.
16-year-old.
It's
Where
called.
are you,
The
where are
country's
the others
coming
from,
after
then?
us.
Oh,
That
they're
country's not
they're from all
known
over.
for
Oh, that's true. And we're trying to get away from Rodon. They
Gilme,
are too.
who's kind of in
Never
charge of
mind.
the expedition, she's from a place called Ashay. Country far to the west.
Who is that? Gilme?
Gilme, yeah, Gilme. Endolin over there, she hails from the city of Brine, which is in Saywin. It's just north of Amsterdam.
Okay.
And Orin over there,
Yeah.
he's from the pillar city called Thale. It's in a country called Priya Drada.
What is it called, Pillar City?
What's that?
What's the Pillar City called?
Thale.
Fail.
These are beautiful names.
And of
Deal
course,
with the
Hadrian is from Arendelle. I know his parents. And then Amrit over there, to be quite honest, I'm not sure where she's from.
Uh,
I'll have to go talk to her about it.
wait a minute. You mean you didn't vet her before letting her join this club?
Well, it's not that I'm not at liberty to decide who joins this club.
True.
That's Gilmay's decision,
That's the
and
staff
her
lady.
superiors, her country, Ashay, they're kind of funding this whole operation with the, of course, aid of all these other
Right.
countries as well.
And
We want
this-
to keep it a collective, communicative effort.
Especially when it affects everything like this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, but I'm here because I'm worried about just worshipping Sylvanas as I do. I'm worried about the natural order of things, and when the weave of magic starts to overstep its bounds, I get concerned.
Climate change.
Yes, climate change. That's right.
Oh, let me leave you in the capable hands of Obu for a minute. I'm curious where people are from. I'm going to beeline it to that person who she didn't know where they were from.
Okay. All right. So you're walking up to the tiefling female.
Like, oh, how you doing?
She's kind of finishing up her meal and sits just fine. How are you?
But I actually had a question for you. I was over talking with Hamilton over there, and she was telling me that she knows where a bunch of people are from, but she wasn't sure where you were. That's what country you're here with? I'm just curious. We've been traveling for so long, and I'd like to meet people.
I'm from Amalia.
Have any idea where Amalia is?
No, you've never heard of it, actually.
Where is that? I'm not familiar with it.
Very far to the east. Very small, very secluded.
What? How'd you get involved with this then? Like everyone else that's involved, like I know where they're from and the people right north to them and the others that are over here.
And their parents.
Our leader is very concerned about the balance of magic upon the world, and this seems like a very concerning element here, as we can see that this magical formation continues to expand. That is our fear, the expansion of this.
And it cooked my friend's gloves off.
I know. It could be threatening at any time.
He's still sad about it.
Hmm.
Crying the whole way. It's ugly when you see a turtle cry.
She looks over towards Silas.
I am currently, everyone's out having their conversations. I'm probably sitting in the snow, facing towards the center of the island.
Okay. Yeah, Silas,
Oh,
you,
no.
I don't know
It's
if
a
you've noticed, but
turtle.
both Kopic and this woman are like looking at you and then talking and then looking at you again.
Good.
Your inner ear begins to ring a little bit.
I'm happy with it.
Your face itches.
But she does look at you and says, "So, is it true that you really slayed a dragon?"
Well, big horny blue thing.
Did we tell people that?
Wait, they did.
Yeah, Kopic may have.
Kopic-
When they mentioned the dragon, I said, well, we already killed one.
Y'all, we are gonna have the countries coming after us if y'all be telling everybody everything.
Good.
I have a could possibly have a favor to ask, if you'd be willing.
Of course, but
So these frost giants have come from somewhere from the north, and they're meddling where they shouldn't. They're causing us to continuously look over our shoulders at every second. Not only we got a dragon to worry about, but now we got a group of frost giants to worry about as well. Because they're not going to be peaceful towards us. A bunch of researchers gathered for knowledge and for peace and for... Ugh, just drives me crazy. I'm tired of their meddling and they need to be dealt with. I was wondering, seeing that we have some dragon slayers among us now, would you mind taking care of it for me? I just want them gone so we can focus on what we came here to do.
I'm pretty sure that we are working a idea of our own along that line, but that's not really what our purpose here is for. What could you perchance offer us? Because I'm going to need something. I have no problem doing it, but I got to convince, gesture at the turtle sitting there staring into the distance. I got to find some way to convince the cat. I need something to sort of push him in that direction.
Good point. Let me ponder it for a while. The problem is that I don't have a lot of resources here that I can offer. But let me think on it. I might have something that can convince a sad turtle.
It is very sad.
Just brings out another pair of gloves.
You think on it as well, and we'll talk again.
We'll talk in the morning before we head out.
All right. Sounds good.
Does your turtle have like 5 digits on each hand? Yes, I would.
No, he's like he's like Danny DeVito's penguin.
Or would it be like mittens? Like,
I think it's a 3-finger thing, right? Okay, that's it. We gotta hold down Silas.
Yeah.
It's 4 fingers.
4 fingers.
What happened to the other one?
And a
Well,
thumb? Or
Gollum bit it off when he was wearing the ring.
Lost it in the
Silas of the 9 fingers.
4 fingers and a thumb. Fingers, wow. 4 fingers and a
Fingers?
thumb. 2 thumbs.
Are you still communicating with Isabel, or did you walk away?
We're kind of looking at each other. Well,
Awkwardly.
I'm
know
looking
what
at
you're
her and
saying,
hoping that
Kirby.
she'll say some more stuff so then I know what to say to her.
So are you a druid?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you worship Sylvanas as well?
Yeah. I'm not...
How in tune are you with Sylvanas? Do you pray often? What is your mode of prayer to Sylvanas?
So mostly trance.
Oh, very good.
Trance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interpretive dance.
That just happened. Somebody clip it, please.
It's all in your dreams.
Oh, every time I always say is that I'm gonna trance. That's what you have to pick.
I get this
I set
feeling.
up my stream set up with like strobe lights.
Good God. Every time we take a nap.
get that
And
on
cue it. That's the other 4 hours whenever I get...
Either that or get the guy from the Fifth Element.
Oh, God.
She looks at you and she's like, I really like to plant things. In my prayer time. It's just really hard to plant here.
Yeah, no, can't plant pretty much anything here. I'm gonna be kind of honest. So like, I'm pretty young for an elf, and so like, I'm really just kind of starting out here. And also, I'm a little embarrassed around these guys to do any of that because it's kind of mine, you know. I'm wearing metal. I said it. I'm wearing metal.
I did notice that.
I'm not supposed to. I feel real bad about it, but I'm not gonna take it off. It's really nice. it's really nice. You know, like
why do you feel so bad about it?
because we're not supposed to. I mean, my
Who
grandmother,
says that you're not supposed to?
my grandmother, and my mother, and the teachings, our whole clan, everyone. Why is this? Why are you laughing? This tree. They always say that, you know, whatever we have should come from nature, be made through nature, and so, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking rocks are part of nature. They don't have a soul like all the other stuff, like we've been taught. But it's nature. What's the problem?
But you make a good point.
I know. I think so. This is real awkward. I don't like talking to people about this stuff.
How do you feel about animals?
Oh, I love animals.
You do?
Oh, I love animals.
What's your favorite animal?
Oh my god, you ever seen an ocelot?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, they're like the cutest cats in the entire world. They have little tiny ears and big old eyes and big old spots.
Where do they hail from in Amora?
They hail actually from the north of Amora. They hail from very much more north than here.
I will make note of that.
Yep. Yep. They're called Arctic ocelots.
Arctic ocelots?
Arctic ocelots.
Well done.
Yep.
You have just spoken them into existence.
Thank
in
you.
our campaign.
Yep.
Well, I'll definitely be on the lookout for some of those.
Oh my goodness.
What about the flying bison?
Oh, Appa.
Bison.
Yes, Appa, the flying bison.
Nice.
Congratulations. Now we're going to be attacked by Arctic ocelots riding flying bison.
or frost giants riding frost giant ocelots.
This is not what I want.
Well, since you seem to have a liking for animals,
Hate them.
I kind of have something that I too am kind of embarrassed to ask because it should be something I should do myself.
What's wrong? Is it cleaning? I don't do a lot of cleaning.
No, it's not. Well, it kind of does have to do with cleaning, but a little bit different of a way.
Oh, I have a limited number of silks, and I kind of use those to clean.
Your silks aren't really going to help you from this. Apparently, I've discovered that poachers have recently been sailing to the southernmost tip of our magical glacier here. They are trapping and taking magical beasts from this place in large metal cages.
Are the magical beasts brought in from the flux of magic here, or are they native kind of?
We believe so. There's just strange things are occurring that are morphing and changing the animals that have been around here or have been brought to this place. But Sylvanus is deeply saddened by this, and even though these creatures have been morphed and changed from their original natural forms, it wasn't their fault. It wasn't by their choosing. So Sylvanus still is very compassionate towards those animals. And it just, I feel like there is Sylvanus is speaking to us as a way to reach out for liberation for these animals and justice to be had.
Why hasn't she told me any of this? I feel bad.
I hope it's not because you're wearing metal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew.
I'm sure that could.
I knew because there's no other druids on the team. Well, there is one, and she did tell me it was bad. Okay, maybe, but like.
But you had another druid's guidance?
Well, she's like my age, but in human years, kinda, and she just, maybe she doesn't know.
Whoa,
she has to know.
Goes, oh, what's wrong?
I'm wearing metal.
Yeah.
Does that make me not be able to? Does Silva not talk to you? Does Silva talk to you?
Sylvanus?
Does she talk to you? Has she told you stuff?
I've never asked for direct guidance lately. Maybe.
Oh my god, I need to know.
Would it be fair to say Obu is making a scene?
I would say so. Yeah, Obu is probably like making a scene over there.
Me and the tiefling are now turned and staring at Obu.
Oh my god, I need to ask her. I gotta go to sleep right now. I gotta go.
You could just, you don't have to sleep. Just
We gotta save these animals.
Perhaps if you just focus during your trance.
Wait.
Maybe Sylvanus will speak.
I'm Will here. Do you want to do it together?
We hold hands. Okay, let's hold hands.
I'm gonna.
We'll go into a tent and.
Okay. I want to go to the nearest tent, and whoever's sitting in it, pull them out of it and be like, go somewhere else.
Nobody's really in their tents. They're just kind of hanging out outside of them right now. So.
Okay, I'm gonna dramatically flop open the door and be like, okay, I gotta. And then I throw myself into the bed, and then I just go sleep.
Who you got?
Okay.
But I'm like this, like
Willow's in there with you, and Yuka the penguin like stumbles in too, slides in on.
Come on, Yuka.
Yes.
I like to think there's a very peeved off tiefling being.
I guess I'm sleeping somewhere else tonight.
I'm gonna. I'll turn to like Orin and be like, This is my first time around elves. Are they all like this?
Not usually like that.
They're like pretty young to have a midlife crisis.
Yeah, my Obu is only 25, which is still the age that I learned a bunch of lore about elves, by the way. It's still the age that they, when in trance, can remember their past lives, and it's also considered the age where they're not actually considered an adolescent yet. So she's literally considered like a toddler in the eyes of her own clan, and so
is this like the Terrible Twos?
That possibly is.
Gross.
Well,
This is her 5th one this week, so you're just gonna.
Obu's doing a lot of growing up way too fast because honestly, there should be somebody looking for her from the tribe, but that's a whole can of worms.
You sailed away with.
It's
strange people.
like a toddler walked off away from the camp.
Would you like a student loan?
Basically, would you like to join the military?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you joined the Rodamian military.
So what about
Little
you two
talks
on
to you,
this side?
and it's like, you don't have to sleep. We'll just meditate.
Okay.
Because I don't.
The question we're
I don't do the
answering here
fancy-
is can I still talk to her, and is she really pissed that I'm wearing metal? But I've got a good argument, so if we talk and we actually talk, I'm gonna argue my piece. I'm ready for my job interview.
Did you want to ask what Silas was?
Yeah, both of you. I haven't heard from this side of the table much. So what would you guys like to do?
Silas is not talking to anybody.
Okay.
He is focused on the center of the. You can't see very far.
Yeah,
but
you
I know
can't,
the
it's
general
kind of
direction.
like a constant mist that's kind of
Yeah.
over this place, so it's kind of hard to see far. So.
Yeah, not interacting with anybody at the moment. Where is cool lady, silver old lady?
The Kool-Aid lady.
She's the woman actually standing right beside you
Gilman.
in the gray, the only unpainted miniature that next to that.
But she said she seems like the oldest one there.
She seems like the one that's in charge. Yes.
Okay. Gilner, will you sit with me for a moment?
Oh, of course.
Sorry, I know the snow is not comfortable.
Yeah, you hear the snow crunch, and she sits down next to you in the snow.
Gilner, are you familiar with the Mona Never said it.
Archipelago?
Arpeggio?
The what?
The Demona.
Archipelago.
You're making it worse.
Arpeggio.
That one.
What?
Arpeggio?
Yeah, it's a collection of.
Which one of the Ninja Turtles was that?
Arpeggio.
Somewhat. Why?
Arpeggio.
So.
I'll fight you.
I don't know.
Cluster of islands where I was
Archipelago?
born and partially raised
Pegasus.
near here. And
Yes. Very, very.
Archipelago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Archipelago. What? This is necessary.
I was born during a hurricane, and seeing this magic weave, there is a. I don't even know how to begin.
Wait,
to be honest, I'm disturbed at what's here, and perplexed by the black stone that you brought to me. You brought me visions of my past.
Do you believe that stone that we have had something to do?
I have no clue.
This man literally got stoned.
But you're not familiar with anything else about
Archipelago.
Thank you.
I was wrong.
I'll
Leviosa.
tell you what I do know.
It's been 10 years since I've been back.
I do know that they have been completely consumed by ice,
No wonder I felt uneasy here.
and those who survived have all moved on. Those who tried to stay have formed close-knit groups, some resorting to thievery, banditry.
Cannibalism.
Tonight we dine on turtle soup.
The famous donor party.
Diner party.
Whatever happened here long ago has changed the people from here. Changed the place. And that's what we're here to try to discover.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you more. There's just so much I don't know.
I'll have to go and find out. Thank you.
Of course. Of course. She kind of looks over at Kopic, who's over there talking to Amryn. It's like, seems like they're having a good conversation over there. They keep looking over at you.
Kopic is infatuated with me.
Are you so obsessed with her?
There's
You
a
making
deep-seated
moon eyes?
jealousy of my use of magic.
I see.
He's trying to dabble in it a little bit.
Has he been successful?
In divine magic, surprisingly.
Really?
We don't know where it comes from
He's-
or what patron he calls upon to summon it.
He's being blessed by the gods.
Blessed by somebody. Hopefully he'll find out soon enough.
Maybe I'm a warlock.
How would you have done that? Well, I mean,
You could have like an angel patron.
Please let me know if there's anything
Cereal.
else that we can do to make your group comfortable while you
Yeah,
stay.
there you go.
I'll
There's your angel
probably
patron
retire for the
cereal.
night soon.
I know it's very hard to get comfortable in a place as frigid as this, but we'll do what we can.
Isabel and Obu are gonna do trap and neuter together. We're gonna be best old lady friends.
Best old lady friends.
Yes. We're gonna both be cat
You know what I
ladies.
just realized?
And we're gonna pet ocelots.
By your knowledge, the magical creatures that they're capturing, they're probably turtles that somehow walk on two legs and can talk.
You got it.
They're capturing turtles.
You can. I just spouted out 10 years, by the way. You can.
That's what. Okay.
I don't know when you want.
I think
Crap.
the backstory that you sent me said that you were like 30-something.
I'm 30 now.
Obu might need to
Back
be
more.
older.
Is there anything that you wanted to do here? Have a scene with
Yours
any of these
died at
individuals, or talk to anyone
So,
in particular, or ask any questions? Or...
I'm gonna ask. Well, I guess I know now that like, Orin's not a foundling like myself. So I'd probably just kind of wander around asking about the frost giants, since I'm a foundling and I have the frost giant feet from there, so frost giant foundling.
Okay.
Just to see about this group of frost giants.
Okay. So you're kind of just moseying around to each one, to asking
Yeah.
about what they know about the frost
And
giants.
like, what are their opinions and on what's happening? Just to like both ask them like, hey, what's happened, and then also, what are your opinions on what's happening? So
Okay. I'll just do kind of like a general consensus of most of the individuals. They pretty much all of them feel negatively about them being here.
Mhm.
They have no idea why they're here, but have a hunch that it has something to do with they heard rumor that there was a massive dragon here, and other than that, they're not really sure.
and then I'll try to fill in the gaps for them as well.
Okay, what they do know is they'll have sometimes just a single to maybe two frost giant scouts that will kind of just scout around the areas and like look around throughout the area. They said that they had one come near the camp, but not close enough to actually like see it and lay eyes on it to visualize it. So they don't feel that the frost giants know the whole layout of the glacier right now and everywhere that's present, but they are slowly starting to expand out farther and farther. Okay. Now, the one when you walk up, when Kopic still has in his conversation with Amryn, when you walk up to Amryn and ask any questions about the frost giants, she immediately goes on a tirade. Like she starts to flip out about how they don't belong here, We have no idea why they got here, but they're interrupting all of our work. And she basically, the same thing she told Kopic, she just lays it all out on you. Like
Someone's racist.
I didn't feel like I was starting a rally.
Like, I'm so tired of it. Every time we go out to do something, there's another hint of frost giant activity in this area. They don't...
So, what if there was a way that they would just leave you alone? Would that be enough?
Define leave me alone.
Not attack or hinder your research.
Well, that would be ideal. Really, I'd like them just gone. I don't care how they go. Just gone.
But...
Dead, back on their ship, sailing away. Either one works.
But if they're, let's say interference is gone, that would also maybe not satisfy some of your anger towards them, but it would at least be enough.
Oh, yes. I mean,
Okay.
if we already have a dragon to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Why have to deal with a dragon and a clan of frost giants at the same time?
Well,
Frost
it's kind of like opposites attract.
Smart at all.
You know, if too many giants gather in an area, a dragon will want to go mess them up. Do you know the history of dragons and
Real
giants?
giants are dumb.
I know a little bit, but not a vast amount.
All you need to know is they had a war way long ago, and they've been bitter about it ever since.
Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
not too far off from if, 300 years from now, if your descendants were still mad at frost giants because of what's happening here today, except for thousands and thousands of years. So,
So they're probably never going to get along.
well, dragons and giants, probably not. There'd have to be something real shady going on for them to get along. Now, what are you specifically trying to do that they keep disrupting? Because when we're out there, we might be able to look for something.
Well, the thing is, we're trying to find a way to get into the dragon's lair without the dragon knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like the closer that we get, we keep running into other things that keep on derailing our efforts, sending us panically running away back to our little hovel.
So frost giants were presumably one.
Mm-hmm.
What were some other things that you have ran into? I'm sure some things are like you hear something around the corner and it's time to go.
True. Most of the time, it's even just the rumbling of the ground beneath us.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really know. We haven't laid eyes on everything, but we just assume that in every instance it's ice breath lurking around the corner. And we're not really the squad to take those kind of risks.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, just the natural dangers of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
The magical implementations that are around here that just seem to happen on their own. Sometimes we try to cast things and they don't work.
My gloves are on fire. Didn't do anything.
Just strange things happen here.
Oh,
You're lucky you still have flesh on those hands. You'll burn them right off.
We need a mute for.
I'm gonna ask them if, so I like to ask about people, gather, what people believe, and maybe it'll change my own, because that's how I grow. Not physically, that's magic. So far you seem, like you've got one of the strongest drives here. So what are you specifically trying to accomplish?
Me personally? Let's just say I want the leadership of my country to look at me with a new respect.
I'd like to insight that.
Sure.
Ooh.
Because one of my runes, I have advantage on insight.
Okay. Do you have to like activate your rune before you
No.
can get that, or is it okay? All right.
You want one?
16.
You want a lifesaver?
16. No thanks. I'll pass. Appreciate it. You have the feeling like she is telling you the truth. Like you get the hint that she is being honest with you from what she has said. It's what she doesn't say.
Okay, so it's a clear like.
It's a clear. I'm telling you the truth,
but
I'm
they're
not
also.
going to give you.
But
too
I'm also
much.
a stranger.
Yeah.
So
yeah, right. It's like the opposite of what Obu just did with the other conversation.
Mhm.
So-
Where I gave way too much. Yep.
So I am like it seemed very animated and angry about the frost giants, and so I'll try to play to their emotion with what I just went through.
Okay.
For my whole ship being gone. But I'm essentially going to talk to her about, like, yeah, I understand it's really horrible here. You know, and I'll tell her about my side of the story, and that I can understand some of the struggles that they're lucky enough to get out of before they get into it. But essentially, like, what I'm looking for is to make my crew who have passed away proud, and if I can lend myself to help you, I'll be happy to do that, because I'm right now a dwarf without a cause.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like an episode title if I ever heard one. Dwarf without a cause.
Yeah.
Rebel without a
Yeah.
cause.
Sure.
So-
She seems to listen to your whole story. I mean, she's drawn in.
And I'm also, like, telling the truth. I'm being genuine.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So
You know, she kind of looks at you and says, well, "There are plenty of causes here.
Mhm.
So you're more than welcome to become a dwarf with a cause among us."
yeah.
And Kopic, I guess you're kind of there too. You were sitting with that, unless you decided to move away whenever.
Basically, as they start talking, Cop's just gonna go find one of these igloos, take his sleeping mat out, lay the mat on top of the igloo, and just
On top of the igloo?
on top of the igloo.
Okay. Kopic is passed out on top of one of the igloos.
Won't they go?
No, the structure is very secure.
I thought from the inside, yeah.
It's made out of glue. Big glue.
Yeah, and it's made out of spray foam
Mhm.
and markers.
Yeah.
It's very sturdy.
Ice packs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed.
Yep, the squeezy kind. Neep, neep.
Kristen said that Willow, while she's doing her meditation, does some druid craft and little vines and stuff, starts swirling from her staff, and as you guys start to try to commune with Sylvanas.
Just to strangle Obu. Get
So,
rid of metal.
Obu, as you guys are like having this moment of meditation and trance, you see Willow's the staff start to kind of form these vines, and natural like little leaves start growing out of it and stuff. And is she trying to make it seem as if like Sylvanas? Is she trying to be deceptive to Obu? To
No,
see,
she's
or is she
genuinely
just-
trying to help her.
Okay. I didn't know if you're like,
Sylvanas.
oh, Sylvanas is answering us.
No.
Look at the vines. You know?
Quick, someone play Leaves from
Oh,
the...
okay. So she's just generally like trying to reach out during the prayer.
You're not. No. Bye. I'll see you next time.
I will say this: during your trance, you do get kind of more like feelings, senses of Sylvanas being disheartened, and knowing what you know now that was told to you by Isabel. You can feel that not only is that like this whole area she's disheartened about,
Okay.
but that notion that there happen to be poachers that are claiming these creatures because of their now magical abnormalities, it definitely hurts Sylvanas' heart to know that this is taking place.
Okay.
That's pretty much all you guys, Willow and Obu would get is just this, because there's not a lot of, like, you guys are in a tent, so you don't hear like like there's no whistle on the wind or, you know, something. There's no leaves that flow in from trees or anything like in the Lion King when you know what's the Rafiki when he goes and he catches the
yeah.
It's his time. Not one of like those moments, but you do get like this sense that this Sylvanas is very sad about this whole land and the fact that people are trying to take advantage of poor animals that have had no choice and had all this stuff.
Who's
Believe in me,
playing?
everybody.
It's the
Oh
Duchess.
my god, you killed it!
It's just
I have it in my hand.
Oh.
Eat it.
Well, check if it's a potato bug or a ladybug.
they're ladybugs. I think Pest Guy said they're ladybugs.
Which one do you want them to be?
Ladybugs. Potato bugs are actually invasive.
I don't know which one it is.
Do the
Is it red with
dots
black dots?
dots match each other on both sides? Are they the
No.
same?
Yes.
Kill it. Thank you.
And that's why
the
Sylvanas
druid
is
said,
sad.
"Kill the
No,
ladybug."
I fully believe that would have been an absolutely druidic thing to do because that's an invasive species that actually kills off the regular
Should
ladybugs.
have gone on a pilgrim. Deliver it back to something.
No, there's enough of them. Kill it.
Put it in your pocket. Bring
Red-
it home with you.
Keep the natural order. There's another.
No,
Yep.
I can't reach that one.
If only we had someone who was 6 foot tall.
Oh, no one thought of it.
I'm 6'7", but I'm an insectophobe. I won't.
You're
worry.
6'7"?
Yes.
That's a lot of number.
That's why I have to slouch because I sit next
I'm
to
gonna take a long rest.
Kampfwerk.
You're gonna take a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are
See, if I sit
able
up right
to,
there.
like, even though
We really
there's
shouldn't
5
have
people
paired
already
the
having those
shortest and
5
the tallest
dwellings,
people
there's
together.
plenty of room for everybody wherever you guys want to make your dwelling for the evening. You guys can take the benefits of a long rest as the night passes.
Does Obu feel from Sylvanas anything about her metal wearing thing? Does she?
The overall sense of sadness, while you were here, you're not really sure because it's just
She's just so sad.
It could be that part of that sadness is that you're wearing metal. I don't know.
You don't know.
But-
So then Obu's just gonna still be nervous about it.
So, but you guys wake up from your trance, and you know Sylvanas is very unhappy about this whole thing. So,
Guys, we have to save the animals.
You
I
woke up
speak
4
for the
hours earlier than
trees.
everybody.
I still shout it.
So I'm just gonna kind of time skip to the next morning as the mist is starting to get light as the sun rises.
I'll use just like the first 2 hours. I use like Giant's Might to become large, and then put like logs on fires
Okay.
as appropriate.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only one that they seem to be burning any wood on is that middle one. The other ones just seem to be always kind of lit and burning without any
So
source.
I'm gonna.
fuel.
Do they have firewood, or can I get permission to rip
Are
a
you
tree out
gonna
of
Paul
the
Bunyan
ground?
Yeah, you
this?
can,
Yeah.
They go out and they get wood from the trees.
I
Hey,
would like to
go
try
help
to
him and be
rip
like
a
Babe
tree out of the
Ruth or
ground.
Babe
Okay.
the
I mean,
bull.
with you at your
That's
level
you.
of strength, I don't see why you would have
No.
any problem with
Yeah.
that.
You can become an
So
officer.
that's
No.
bring one of those like
Mhm.
pine trees over and starting to chop it and cut it up and put some wood on the fire to kind of.
Hi ho, hi ho.
And one thing you have noticed is like
That's
they
our
have been during the night. They do take like various shifts where the sun will come out and sit by the fire for a little while as kind of like a lookout and keep the fire going and things like that. But yeah, it's the next morning and you guys are free to do what you wish.
All right, team, crew. Are we
Game.
going straight to the dragon?
What
I
if,
think we should
I think
talk
we
to
need
the
to kill the
frost
dragon.
giants.
what if we do things in order of like
Difficulty.
least likely to kill us to most likely to kill us, and we do like poachers, frost giants.
What
I mean,
poachers?
they might be the poachers.
I like this plan because then we
I didn't
can
hear
help with
anything
the
about
poachers.
But no,
Oh.
there's no poachers. There's
Hi,
giants and
hi
dragons.
everybody. Obu's gonna tell you guys a story.
Amanda,
Once
We don't
upon
care
a
about the old
time,
man.
Let's skip to the end.
the end.
there are things bad. Really?
I had a whole thing set up, and you're gonna like
All right,
ruin it.
go,
I have
go.
been awake for
Hey.
4 hours putting this together. I even made like a shadow box over here. Look, see the fire, and then you hold this, and it's just a piece of silk.
Long ago,
with like,
the
and then I'm over
formations
here
lived
making
around
like a
it.
little dog with my hands. Wait, it's this. This is a dog, right? That's a dog.
You're so good at this.
Thank you.
So what poachers?
Yeah, there's some animal. Well, Isabel says that the creatures of this area have been twisted by the magic a bit, and now that they have different magical properties, poachers are coming and taking them away. And we need to stop that because Sylvanas is upset. And you don't want Sylvanas upset.
Who's Sylvanas?
You don't really want any of the gods to upset, really,
What's,
to be
Oh,
honest.
gods. All right.
Tiefling ladies.
Amber.
Amron?
Yep.
So are we like in a little huddle, presumably?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'll say you
away
guys are
kind
away
of-
from everybody. This is
yeah,
you guys
Team
talking.
Green over here.
Team Green.
This is predominantly military business.
Amron,
Yeah, she doesn't like frost giants, I've
seems
heard.
to
She's been yelling.
have a motive. They're
Racism.
not shared with everybody. They really want to make, like, have their country be proud of them, but they don't have any. But they weren't like comfortable with like. It was clear that there's a specific goal with that or like agenda
Yeah.
they weren't sharing.
Mhm.
And they're also like kind of hard charging and very opinionated about frost giants. So that is a question mark.
Cool.
I've never met
But
a frost
this is-
giant. I've only met those hill giants. What are they just cold?
So
Yeah, they're like me.
I will describe frost giants. You-
Okay, cool. They're not dumb by design. They are frosty by
So
design.
the benefit of helping animals from the poachers is feel goods for you.
I don't like how you. That's really reductive.
But that's
That's intensely reductive,
but
and
that's
I'm
what you.
I am intensely angry at you now.
Well, how?
It
Okay,
is
I
not
get the
to
picture
us
of-
is
the fact that it is not just
You know
a
what?
moral
You know
obligation to you, and the fact that you are literally putting it in a pros and cons list when these are little animals
We
that
have
have
three
done
options.
absolutely nothing. You don't even know what kind of animals are. Maybe they're turtles.
Silas is so lucky.
You ever seen a turtle
We're
that
about
can't
to get the
talk?
shoot out right now.
Hey, pro.
I'd like
you
to
won't be
picture that
depressed
Willow is
if
just
we fight
behind
the
him, just
dragon.
wailing on his shell, and he's just
Yeah,
dumbed
well,
down.
damn.
I won't be depressed if
If
I,
Sylvanas is happy,
Sylvanas.
if Sylvanas is
Sylvanas.
happy. I'm happy.
yeah.
Right
that
now,
would-
also, yeah,
And if
Uh,
Obu and Willow aren't happy, then nobody's happy.
yeah,
So
because
I
we'll
guess-
make it your problem.
Well, wait a minute.
I have a
How did
lobster,
you
and
hear
I
about
will
this?
drill so many holes in your boat, and I will
He gave
put
away his boat.
I will take all the prisoners' poop and put it in your weird ass shoes you made. You will never sleep another comfortable day in your life. Your home that's inside of your own body will be filled with excrement from an owl bear. We will help these animals, and then I'll make them poop on you.
I think your life is what you're gaining from this.
But okay, that's fine.
I would just like to point out, Kristen's even calling in chat that Willow is on the warpath with this. So apparently Silas is getting this from both sides right
I
now.
just got all of her texts.
No.
Yeah, she's so mad right now. Protect the wildlife. I like Robert's plan.
Besides, if we investigate the wildlife, maybe we can figure out some of what we're supposed to be looking at when we go into the dragon, into the frost giants, and everything.
Question. How the hell did you learn any of this?
My friend Isabel, we're besties. She doesn't really know that yet.
Uh,
And I'm still pretty awkward around, but she's really cool.
Okay. So in other words, if we help the animals, maybe creepy friendly person you made friends with will give us information or help us
Obu
on the
has
next part.
adopted a work mom. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
So
she's
we
pretty
help
cool.
animals, work mom help us.
She's also from Arendelle, so that's pretty cool.
And she's on the other side.
No, Sylvanas is the god, but Isabel is from Arendelle. So is Hadrian.
You would know from your time growing up or being in that area. Arendelle is the capital, and it's the biggest city in your.
So it's the hoity-toity.
Yeah, hoity-toity. That's where all the rich people are, and
I want to go to there.
She don't money. She don't like people like us.
Well, they somehow have this expedition
PBS.
funded, and I'm just saying, like, she may not be rich, but her
Sponsored by
employers may be
Nebulus
rich. and they might be happy if we make all this stuff go away. Because I'm telling you, like, we make the dragon go away, maybe everybody gets, like, reverted, or maybe we just gotta save people, man. Sometimes it's right.
So now you want to go after the dragon. I'm with you. Let's go to the dragon.
Sometimes I don't want to do things, and sometimes I do. And this time I do, and we're going to do it.
Okay, y'all heard it. Obi says go for the dragon, so let's go.
We can do that third.
But you just said go for the dragon.
I said nothing. I didn't say any number. I said 1 for saving the poachers. Not shit. Don't do that.
I think I know why your god is mad.
A little bit. I'm
I
learning,
weaponize
man.
the penguin at Obu.
I got this thing called ADD. It's a little bit of a struggle. We're working on it. Sylvanas just knows I'm a little chaotic, I hope. I really hope she's not mad at me. That's fine. Okay.
Is that like a subclass?
Yeah.
ADD?
It's
It's a
actually
subclass of elf.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
let's
I
don't
know a
have
lot
perfect
about
memory.
I'm just turning and I'm walking
go
south.
ask
I'm walking
your
away.
friend where to go. And then
Isabel.
and then we'll go.
I just yell it like I'm talking to them, and then I just shout, Isabel!
Yes.
Hey, where'd you get the tip about the poachers? Did you know where they are?
Well, I stumbled upon their makeshift docking area to the southern side of the glacier. I was by myself at the time, but stood in the hid in the icebergs until I could make my way out.
Do you think you'd feel comfortable going with us, or would you prefer to stay here?
I most likely would prefer to stay. We've got a lot to do today, and with Gilna being in charge, I don't want to let her down.
Are the Frost Giants camp also close to this area?
The Frost Giants camp is to the north.
It's to the north. Do you think there's any connection between the poaching and the Frost Giants at all? Do you think the Frost Giants could...
Be poaching.
Yeah, do Frost Giants do
Don't
that?
Really, no. To be honest, I mean, the poachers that I saw were not giant.
I also don't know if people buy things from giants because they're scary. Obu knows nothing.
Willow.
We are not scary.
Furious
Willow is furious about what?
about poachers.
Yeah. Yeah, Willow. Let's go. Somebody RP Willow. I can't do this. That's right, Willow.
Everybody kill Silas. He said bring things. Let's go kill the animal poacher people, guys.
We gotta do this. I think this'll give us more insight into what we're dealing with, because if this magic is going all amok, we need to really kind of figure out if it's solely from the dragon or if the dragon's a symptom of a bigger issue.
Wait a minute.
Maybe the dragon's all wonky now too.
She sent a gif of Sensei Kreese saying "No mercy" from Karate Kid.
I just had an idea. Copper's gonna walk over, pick up the talking penguin. Why don't we use this
Kind
to
of
try
like a Pokemon when you pick it up and goes, Yuka!
like, why don't we use this and try to talk our way in?
They're gonna poach him!
The penguin looks up at you. I have a name.
We can use Pengy.
Oh my god, no.
I'm not letting go. I've got this thing
I've earned a
scrubbed.
nickname.
I wanna, since he's got him by the throat, I wanna take his legs and like just give him a little support so he's not like choking.
I'm not chokeholding him. I'm scruffing him like a cat.
You can't scruff a penguin!
Sure you can
They
if you got
have
big
like,
enough
they
hands.
have intense blubber or fat layer right? Don't they?
We're playing a
have
game
no
where the
extra
penguin is
skin.
talking. What does it matter?
I need this to be marginally accurate. You can't scruff a penguin.
We can use Pengy here
You
and
can't
say we
scruff a
caught it.
bird.
And we can try to sell it to the poachers to get us in and talking to them. Learn what they know, and then we deal with them.
Let's walk.
It kind of works a little bit.
Ah,
We're just gonna go south.
What does
Southern direction.
what does Willow say about using him as a buy-in?
I don't think she's gonna let you. She's gonna beat you.
Sorry, man, not my
she can
call.
I'm just going to carry the penguin like a football.
All right, so you're carrying Yuka.
Yep.
All right, and you guys are.
Wait, somebody online says I'm an ADD elf with my feet as the hyper focus.
I think you need to earn that feat. I don't think you got it yet.
Dang it! Can't scruff up. You can't. I'm gonna look.
Where are all these comments?
I'm already looking.
Oh, yeah, so are you?
Can you scruff a penguin?
Are you?
Title! Can you scrub a penguin?
Twitch chat, please Google. Can you scrub?
I know how you hold a bird normally.
That's not right.
Like its head, how you stabilize its head.
So I guess my question to you, Silas wanted to leave south. Is all the rest of you cool with heading that way in that direction of where Isabella said she saw them? So you guys are walking out of the camp, leaving it behind you, taking Yuka with you. You guys, now it's still misty, so you can't see like extremely far ahead of you, but you can kind of gather your bearings and know which direction you guys are going for the most part. Keeping kind of like, I guess maybe the shoreline in view a little bit, so you know, or you guys are going to kind
Willow
of
will use whatever.
Yeah, I think
survival.
Willow has some pretty amazing survival.
I don't have
that she's able
character
to
sheet, unfortunately.
foresee.
I thought it was on our campaign, but it's not.
So you guys travel for a little while towards the south,
Here,
and that's when Willow stops.
Elaborate
Because
some
she kind of Ice is back with a bit.
Ice.
Ice breath.
Ice breath is back.
Ice breath, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Copyright free.
Yeah.
That was less.
We
than,
said breath.
that was less than
It's like
30
that
I
extra
get
note.
sued by both.
It's
both
a
Queen.
it's a
and-
parody. It's a parody.
and, Vanilla Ice.
It's a parody.
But anyway, you
Icy
guys,
rocks.
she stops and she kind of looks at you guys and turns and I guess Charter's kind of role playing Willow a little bit. Okay, but Willow senses something strange ahead and can see some kind of shadowy image ahead in the snow and ice.
One figure.
It looks like one kind of large figure,
Okay.
but it's kind of shrouded with the mist right now, so she can't really get a good eye on it.
Does it look like an outline of a frost giant?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Disadvantage
Willow
because
will.
of the mist.
Hell yeah.
Can we all
Yeah.
make that check if
You
she's
can.
pointing it out?
The mist is going to give anybody disadvantage if you have like normal sight right now.
Kristen's perception's like through.
Well,
That was a perception,
A disadvantage.
but I don't have weird human vision like
Nine.
you.
I think her perception.
Yeah, but there's a wall of mist.
Yeah. The wall of mist is going to affect your vision.
I
Unless
don't
you have
like-
something specifically that says you can see good in like.
I want to tell you.
I guess it would be
16.
low visibility areas or
I think her perception's +7. So
16.
7.
What was yours?
24.
24.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
disadvantage.
7.
7.
very
Yeah.
nice.
You just see like this spot.
Mm.
Definitely not a frost giant.
Not a frost giant.
1.
1.
The wind makes it loud.
You don't even see any. You're looking at the opposite direction.
You're one of those people that's like, let me turn down the radio so I can see better.
Yeah. you do.
You're not even sure if you're like outside.
It's to Willow and to Beckmore. It looks kind of like maybe something about the size of a bear.
Figure in a bread box, about the size of a bear.
What?
Maybe we
Where?
should just lay in the snow.
Bear.
For a minute.
Right over bear.
Then
Oh.
you guys start to hear a sound that sounds like.
No one's laughing at his amazing jokes.
I'm gonna throw the penguin
yeah,
at Mountain Man.
It's a really sad bear?
Sounds like it's disheartened.
I'm charging towards the noise.
Okay.
I
Willow
am
jumps and like grabs
Yeah.
at your leg.
I
I'm
am
sure it does nothing.
chasing.
I am now dragging a willow behind me.
Willow sliding, snow just flying everywhere.
Can I run and try to jump in front of him and be like, I'm not going to hold him back, but I'm going to be like,
Yeah, because he's just going to run through you anyway, it seems like.
Don't attack him. It seems sentient.
It's sad.
I-
Stop it.
I feel
It sounds.
like
It has a smell.
It's
I feel like
It's
the group
intelligent.
has made a decision, and I will also try to halt.
Try to halt him?
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You'd have the strength to be able to capability to be able to do it.
Okay.
Are you going to? You feel kind of like everybody kind of tugging on you right now, Kopek. What would you do? Would you stop or
Rage.
would you battle against it and try to fight your way through your party?
Yeah, that's a fight through it.
Fight through it. Okay, so you make contested checks. I'm going to give you advantage because you have Obu and Willow's help.
Okay.
Silas is.
These are
20
just
feet
contested
back.
athletics.
Silas is just like,
Yeah.
Okay.
30-20.
oh
Nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me see. What is
So,
that? You said
27.
athletics, right?
it'd be 27, right? Your athletics
Okay.
is plus
I'm
7.
assuming.
Or it's plus
They
9.
slow you down a
Plus eight.
little. But
28.
you're dragging everybody with you, despite like you're trying to like get your boots into the ice and the snow, and you're just sliding like he's pulling you like a sled dog.
If that doesn't work, I'll use my bonus action to become the next size up.
Okay.
And then he's just.
Did you really get a bigger one?
It's about this time.
Oh my god!
Look at that!
We're not at camp anymore.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well done.
Oh, this topic is being held in the air.
Yeah. So I would say now that somebody like twice the size of Kopic is now on your back, you're starting to kind of feel the snow and the ice kind of crumple a little bit underneath you as you start to just kind of get overburdened by this weight, and you're naturally slowing down and eventually kind of come to a stop because he's kicking heavy. How long does that last?
A minute.
A minute? Okay.
Oh my god.
So you do come to an end, but when you stop, there's like the spot of like the mist that's kind of rising from the snow and ice near you, like right beside you, really. But it feels warm, like it almost feels like steam.
Not again.
Realizing I'm not moving forward anymore, I'm just sort of going to lean to the side and reach over there.
Yeah, it feels like warm steam. It's kind of just like seeping out of like the ice on the ground.
I can't get to it where I've got a overrun it. Can I just sort of like kick my leg over and kick over into it? See if
I'm
she
not on your
falls?
leg. I'm in front of you and I'm.
Oh wait, that's right.
pushing.
Willow was on my leg. I'm
Willow
going
was
to kick
on-
Willow, like kick my leg to shake Willow off and try to like throw her into that warm section.
Yeah, she kind of slides over there, and she's kind of stunned by it as well. When she reaches out, she's steam.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
I'm trying to get to that
warm
thing.
snow, but it's also steamy? Like, is the snow melting there?
It doesn't appear to be.
It's just steaming.
Just steam is starting to like rise from. It's kind of like a localized place, and you guys watch it for a minute, and then it ends up stopping. And then some time later, like you look up there a little bit farther, maybe 30 feet ahead, and there's another area of steam that just kind of rises.
Where is the noise that come from?
Pretty much straight ahead from you guys, where you guys were.
We need to at least be sneaky or something. You can't go running in there. Not everything's fightable, and not everything's worth fighting.
You hear, my leg. Oh, my
no.
leg. Ow, my leg.
I'm coming to help.
He could be a trap. He could be nice. You gotta stop. Stop.
I am bright gold. I
Just
stand
stop.
out.
You're in timeout.
It hurts.
You're in
so
timeout.
bad.
I am absolutely no. We gotta have a nice head about this. We can't be. We can be stupid,
Willow
but selectively
walks
stupid.
Towards the creature while they're arguing.
I'm just absolutely chewing him out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to go ahead and remove everything.
No,
except
I
for
made
the
it so pretty.
snow out there. If
Okay.
you guys can, well, keep the trees handy because we're going to need them
Okay.
for this next part. But I'm going to kind of set the scene for you all and
Wait.
get everything set up appropriately.
I like that ball.
Is
Rowan flew away.
forever?
I don't know. Willow was on the ground. She was able to tackle on my leg, so Rowan's not here.
Rowan could be circling. Willow,
Rowan-
what's
this thing-
happening to Rowan?
cheated.
This thing was going,
on here
ooh,
first.
my leg. Ooh,
So
ooh. I
added
think it's
the
Rowan.
Little markings on here.
I need to make room
Rowan
for
doesn't
this.
speak.
Okay.
He didn't used
Sorry about
to.
that, guys.
He's been in Magic Land.
Let's put this in the middle. These represent
Thank you,
steam.
greedy dork.
I don't know. Maybe it is Rowan.
Strategically placed.
Steam just kind of all around in different spots. And then what you see, you guys can kind of maybe put yourself on this end so it makes more visual sense to the people watching on the stream.
Wait, these are the wrong people.
You guys see, get it out of here.
Yeah.
My
We done.
dandy
Is
box.
that Obu?
Huh?
Okay. So
You
Silas
guys
is
see
back
kind of like
here.
laying on the ground over here
Here.
Oh boy.
is
Kristen, I'm so sorry you're not here.
one of these folks.
I'm bigger.
It looks.
What did you do with the penguin I threw to you when you tried to tackle me? Did you just
Do
throw
you
the
need
penguin?
this?
Oh,
You can kind of set those You can set them over here, like on the floor, if you
Meh.
need to, or just off to the side.
I just
not
let
in your way.
little Pangy.
If you
do what he
can, you
wants.
can set
All
them up
caps,
here
Kristen just said, save it.
Kill it with fire! It is not a natural creature.
And you guys actually remember a long time ago, one
Yeah.
of these ferocious owlbears attacked you guys in the forest before you guys entered the temple,
The snake
the
temple.
OT temple. But this one appears to be on the ground, and it has a bear trap hooked onto its leg.
Do you mean an owl bear trap?
An owlbear trap, yes. It seems to have stepped on it, and it's reaching down, but it's talking. It's saying, "Oh, my leg! Oh,
Are you okay?
As Willow is trying to run towards it, Kopik is going to tackle Willow.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm just still going. Alright, Willow's gone. You tackle Willow.
Right, I'm tackling Willow. Wait. Remember? They attack. They're not nice. They tried to eat us.
But it's sad.
Are you okay?
But it still ate it.
No, it hurts.
If
It
we
is
get
not a
you,
natural creature.
Well-
I can't get it off my leg.
Will you let me get it off your leg? Let's all be cool.
Sure, just get it off my leg, please.
I'll approach,
who?
and then
Are you still holding
Uh,
And this
No,
probably when you
is it-
do this, your minute of your spell is going to wear off.
I'll do another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So, as Man Mountain walks up, and Kopik's going to walk up, again, hand back ready to pull his weapon in case, is going to walk up with Willow.
Okay. Did you roll? already? Yeah, go ahead and make your
okay.
your roll to try to muscle this. I'd say athletics.
Let me go to mark off one before I forget. Come on. There's so many buttons. I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while in this form.
Sure. Yeah. So you have advantage on it.
Whee! So that will be an 18.
18. Okay. You're yanking and pulling on this thing, pulling on it, and as you get it just barely open, the leg of the owlbear slides free from the trap, and then the trap just clenches back closed as you kind of release it. And it looks older, kind of rusty metal trap, just dangles back down onto the ground of the ice.
Willow's gonna, I'll fix your leg for you, and start to cast Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit, okay.
And it is a
Second or
animal,
third.
a smaller owl bear.
It's an Arctic ocelot.
And yes, an Arctic ocelot will jump around and
Okay.
prance over the owl bears.
So while that is prancing around, one thing that what is everybody's passive perception scores?
Oh, hers is
It's going to kill us. You should have listened to Kopik.
13.
13. Okay.
23 for Willow.
23 for Willow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's minus
14.
14. Okay.
19.
19.
15.
Okay. Everybody with a higher than a 15 notices those steam clouds. One of them is starting to drift. That one right there is starting to drift closer to Obu. That one over there is starting to drift closer to Silas. And those two are starting to kind of converge towards that location. As the steam seems to be moving.
I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost into one.
Finally at the steam?
Yeah,
Okay.
at this one coming toward me.
Just at the steam that's rising.
Just like human height.
Human height.
Yeah.
Ray of Frost just kind of just goes through the steam and eventually hits a target way off in the distance.
But do we all see that?
Yeah.
You want me to roll hit?
Okay.
Yeah. Or something
You
in
don't-
the distance beyond it?
There wasn't anything to hit.
Okay.
You went, just went through the steam and
You
just
hit the penguin.
Yuka!
It wasn't me, Willow.
You shot me again!
Kopik, seeing him do that,
Mhm.
is going, what do I have currently equipped on me? Okay, I still got the greatsword. I'm going to pull out the greatsword,
Mhm.
and as I go charging towards this one,
Okay.
let's see here. Just want to make sure whether it's an action or
She
not.
said
to do it.
Rowan always is around.
Okay.
Unless
Gonna
specifically
use-
not.
A bonus action to activate the sword.
Okay.
And as I get to the mist, I'm going to activate the Spirit Guardians.
Okay, sure.
Because that is an area of effect around me, and I'm just going to charge right into the middle of the steam cloud.
Into the thick of it.
So you just run it into the mist, the steam.
Yep.
Yeah. So you just run into the steam. It's warmer, but the integrity of the ice underneath you doesn't seem to change as you rush into it. It's at that very moment that you guys hear kind of like and feel a little bit of like the ground shake and a crumbling noise. And out of some of these areas of mist starts bursting out large worm-like creatures.
Oh no, it's Tremor.
Graboids! Yes!
And ice shards and snow just go flying up in the air around you, around this steam. And I've got
Why do I
three
think?
that emerge right here. This one kind of emerges here.
Hooray!
You're
It
not stuck in
rips
here.
open. I'm going to put this one over here as it's starting to head towards Obu there, as the mist and steam is rising. And this one kind of bursts over here by Yuka and them. Silas and Rowan. I guess Rowan would probably be 30 feet probably in the air flying
Probably,
around. Most likely.
Okay, there
As
is a
these things
limit.
burst up out of the ice and
my
snow
God.
beneath. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative for us.
Everyone do the work.
Kristen
Before
said,
that happens, I need that guy to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, does that happen when they first enter the area? Is that what it is?
Blah, blah, blah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Okay, sure. Let me
That is...
Obu yells, okay, there is a limit to how much tomfoolery that magic can do to creatures before they are they're just killable completely. I'm sorry. I am not going to feel bad about killing that centipede.
The human ones are worse.
Kristen said she would have used her staff of healing instead of cast the spell slot.
Okay,
So,
that's fine.
Obu Ramsey has to go to the bathroom.
so we want to break.
Well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and actually, after I resolve this wisdom save, we're going to go ahead and take a break after that. But you said
Wisdom, I
wisdom
hardly
save?
knew.
Wisdom save, yep.
Does a 14 cut it?
It saves they take half damage, so it is going to take 6 necrotic damage.
6 necrotic damage, okay.
Do you want to write down initiatives?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put our initiatives on the order there
12.
first.
Okay.
This is a 12. What are you? Wait,
Willow got a 15.
I'm 31. But my initiative is 9.
Willow got a... What?
Oh, that's not
Willow got a 15?
Yeah, 15. Silas got 5.
Kopic, what'd you get?
21.
Rowan, can you roll real quick? Wait, no, he goes after her directly. Marlon's not with us, correct?
No.
Bayleaf and everybody is not. You are going to be Bayleaf, since your name also starts with a B, and what'd you get?
I got a 19.
Isn't there like a white one there? Right.
Yes,
I think he has
but
one
it's
big.
not.
It's right there. It says
Egmore. Yep, that's it.
Egmore. It's right there.
Did you name your character Beg More?
No, it's Little Big.
Little Big.
That's what it
Oh,
It's Egmore. That's how it's spelled.
More back.
I need a put minions on 16, and I need a mini boss on 15.
it meets it, beats it. Which one? What?
Player first.
Player
So
first.
player
yeah,
first.
So underneath Rowan. Yep. And that's where our initiative will be whenever we return from our break. So thank you guys for tuning in and sticking around with us. We had a lot of great people hanging out and talking in chat tonight. So we will see how our party fares against these terrifying worms that seem to have dug out centipede-like worms that seems to tear out of the snow and ice. So we'll be back in just a minute. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, You could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad, whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp. Be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment.
back, everybody. I've got the battle cams set for us as all of a sudden these terrifying centipede-like worm creatures burst out from the snow and ice beneath our hero's feet.
Are you ready to tremor?
First person to go and to respond to this is Kopik. Kopik, there is one that just burst out like right next to you as you were going through the steam. What would you like to do?
I'm going to start hacking at it because I don't know what
Silas
they can do
decided
there.
to open a can of soda.
It's a can of whoop ass.
Let me get
To
mine.
this,
I've already pre-opened mine.
I just like to say this is a tree that Silas shot down earlier with his spray of frost. You killed a tree. Okay, we're going to. Actually, what did it just say?
What did he say?
Okay. Never mind. I'm going to. No, that's what it is. Okay, so I know when I charged in, I had used my bonus action in action. Was that before combat had started?
Before you're fresh on
Oh,
movement.
okay.
Bonus action.
So
action.
let me see. Okay, bonus action. So bonus action, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity charge
Hell yeah.
to Vow of Enmity on this creature right in front of me,
Okay, sounds good.
which it will give me advantage on attack rolls against this creature for 1 minute or until it falls to 0 HP.
Ooh. Nice.
And then I'm going to try to hit it twice. Okay.
Here,
But
will
first-
will you put that ring on that worm creature for me? So
I do.
That will be its vowel symbol.
Okay, so first hit is an 18.
18 hits.
Second hit's a nat 20.
Definitely hits.
So let me just check, because I think I can... I don't think it's a bonus action to do my Divine Smite. Action Surge. Yeah, Divine Smite, so that's not. So I'm going to pump a Divine Smite on that thing, and I'm going to actually use one of my superiority dice on that second hit.
Ooh, you can
So we're
stack the crit. Look at
Yep.
that. Stacking the crit.
Okay, so first one is the regular hit. That is 4. That is 8 points of slashing damage and 6 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And then I need it to make a... Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn and point at Mountain Man.
Okay.
And say, hey, you can move up if you want. And I'm going to use my maneuvering attack. So he can, if he chooses to, he can use his reaction to move up to half his movement speed without triggering attacks of opportunity.
All right.
Oh,
Half your
man.
movement speed there.
Dang.
5, 10,
The heck is that?
15.
And you can hit its head while Kopik hits its head.
and we are both doing this at waist high. Bam.
And then, okay, so this does an extra 2d.
Right now I am an 11-foot dwarf.
There's something wrong with that statement, I'm just saying, folks. Where's my other
I'm a
d8?
large
Okay.
dwarf.
So we're going
He's
to
so stocky.
do this. Okay. So for the crit, okay, so that is 20 points of slashing damage,
Ooh.
9 points of necrotic damage, and then that's another 4. Geez, I can't math. 13 points of radiant damage. Oh, then I forgot the
I should have ran the other way.
sorry, and then another 9 slashing damage for the superiority.
Another 9 slashing damage. Wow. So you guys are watching. Kopik just rushes up and just 2 massive strikes. You cut into the belly of this creature, and the blood starts to begin to spray out towards you. And as it hits you, you feel on you. You're going to take some damage from
Wonderful.
the blood. You take 7 points of fire damage from the first strike, and 10 points of damage from the second strike. So a total of 17 damage to Kopic from the blood spraying on
Good
you.
God.
Its blood is like lava hot as it sprays onto you.
I'm just going to take
Kopic's
note of that.
gonna dive around a little.
Very good.
Starts rolling in the snow.
Is that in your turn?
Yep.
All right. Macmore.
All right.
You
Well,
were able to move up that far with Kopic kind of maneuvering you around, taking control of the battlefield.
the first thing I'm going to do
No, you did not.
is
Oh my God,
cast
what?
enlarge.
Oh my God, did you buy
On
3
myself.
of them?
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
That one was 3D
When
printed
you-
by my friend Joseph.
When you go
Joseph,
for a
that is
bit,
amazing
you
work.
commit.
I love it.
And
I love it.
so this is the real reason.
This
why
is fantastic.
why
Look at
I-
the detail.
This is the real reason I stayed up all night. Is
That
because
is amazing.
I detailed this. This was completely white, right?
You did that?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. And it's not done. Yeah, I got more to do.
Don't you have runes on the back too?
So, yes. I scribbled some runes on there, but like he still has like details in the face and then some like
Your
other
character's
things.
really cool, by the way. I really
Thank
like
you.
the concept.
Incredible.
and then-
I like that
Watch
you,
out, it's
that
still
you
kinda
dove head
gummy-ish.
first into this
Yeah.
and fully committed.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one massive door,
No,
folks.
The entire bit was that this guy
Yeah.
can change his size, and you did
Yes.
this.
Yes, and I also looked up the differences because it's not like a 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah.
Because as you get taller in the miniature version, you add less height. It's actually diminishing returns.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
Otherwise-
it's a parabolic.
Yeah. So it approaches.
Parabolic. Yeah.
the
Wait.
private.
What are those called?
Parabolic.
No, they're the ones that never reach 0.
Yeah.
The things.
Yeah. So otherwise, he would be 6 inches high. he'd be an action figure.
That's
at that
actually
point.
hilarious.
So yeah. So I cast enlarge.
You were towering over this worm-like creature now.
22 feet. I will action surge.
Okay,
Okay.
if
Well,
we
you didn't
we
take your
have
you didn't take your
we have
action yet.
2
I
of
did, I
these.
enlarged.
Oh, your largest action.
We
action
have
surge.
2
Yeah, I
of
got
these
you.
guys.
I forgot that it's an action. Past that. I thought you were rude.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about actually searching, and I said, "Yeah, I'll wait. See how this first
Action
round goes."
surge. You got it.
So I am gonna make an attack roll.
Go for it.
Cocked or not?
I mean,
I can't. It looks flat from here.
Oh, that was cocked.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Okay.
re-roll that one. Yeah.
So with my glaive, that will be a 19 to hit.
That is.
Okay. So D10.
What in?
And then I'm enlarged, so I got a D4.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm going to use a special action.
You have a special action?
Yes, Strike of the Giants, Frost Strike.
Oh.
So it has to make a con save.
There's 2 of you now.
Con save, yeah.
We're just gonna keep stacking
You
the
and
dice.
I and
Con
Willow
save.
have become useless.
15.
Really?
15. My DC is 17. Its speed is 0 till the start of my next turn.
Oh, wow. Speed is
Um,
0.
Good, because it's a creepy little worm that doesn't need to wiggle around and go places.
So, and then let's see. So, D6 from the small guy, like becoming large. D4 for becoming huge. D10. And so another D6.
What?
Let me just scroll back up to that. No, a D8. So a D10, D8, D6, D4.
I also like the juxtaposition with the cute cotton candy dice.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're... Well, actually, they're on brand because he's a frost giant, and you've got some, like, blues in there.
16 for the first attack.
16. for
Wait,
the
there's
first attack.
multiple... Okay.
Okay. 16 damage.
Over level 5, so he probably has 2 attacks, same as I do.
There's 2 of you now.
2 of that was frost.
2 of it was frost. Okay.
The rest would have been
Glade slashing, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm going to take my second attack.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
So I'm still large. I'm still huge. I still have a D10.
In charge. Still large. Still in charge.
The frost is once per turn, so I'm not rolling that. So I'm just rolling 3 die. 17 damage.
How much is frost?
None.
None. Okay. 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With 2 slashes with his glaive, he hacks the head off the top of this creature. And you watch it just go like sailing like this, but it's also spraying this hot blood all over Kopic. Because Kopic is the only one within 5 feet of it right now, currently. So Kopic, you take an additional 3 points of fire damage.
Yeah,
okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, how much?
3. 3 fire damage, and that thing is dead. You can lay it down right there.
Bunga, bunga.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to kill it that fast!
Do you know how to get rid of the gumminess with spray paint? Because that's something I've always wondered on, like, base
I'm gonna
painting
let it
minis.
dry and then worry about it, and if it's still there, I might sand it. I don't know.
You know?
We could all ask our
Oh,
local art teacher.
This
No.
probably also could be a
Perhaps off
discussion
stream
for
after the
later.
battle.
Yeah, I'm sure after the battle.
I'm sorry.
So-
You're good.
I just had the question
5,
immediately.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
So, in my turn.
Then sure. Okay.
Wait,
Excellent.
shouldn't your move speed not? Well, shouldn't your
That
move speed
brings
like
us
go
to
up
minions.
because you're big? Because you take
You
big
would
steps.
think so?
Which
No,
that
you're just-
worm creature right there, if you guys could do me a favor, Ramsey, that worm creature is going to skitter towards Silas.
I really don't like that you said that word. I'm not touching it.
And then, and then if you could do Robert, there's one that's going to charge towards Obu.
Also towards Silas?
No.
Towards the penguin?
And
Nobody
they can.
likes me.
Their
Why are these
speed
freaking me
is
out?
30, so they can easily make it there. And they're going to attempt
It's
to
just so
bite
easy.
you. One bite against Silas as it lurches down towards you. Its terrible fangs and mouth
It's
just like.
horrifying.
Aye-goo!
20, 25, 30.
I don't think that's going to.
I want near me.
14, Silas? No, so Silas, you kind of dodge out of the way as its teeth snap together. Obu.
I want it away
Ooh,
from
that's
me.
much better. 21 against Obu.
I want that. I just want. I'm sorry. I'm having some ick
21,
moments.
you're getting eaten by
I am definitely
You're definitely
Runic
getting hit.
getting
Shield.
hit.
I'm going to use one of my runes.
Okay,
So,
what's the distance you can use it away from?
60 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
check and make sure you're within range.
Yeah, she's
5,
within.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
60.
40.
Yep. What's it do? Make me re-roll?
Re-roll.
Oh.
Use a new roll.
Use the new
Ooh.
roll.
Oh,
Here we
no.
go. Much lower.
Y'all are gonna
13.
Ah!
So with the how's this
male.
work? Like,
So
what's it
it's a
do?
reaction.
nail arm.
And what,
safety.
like visualize it for us. What happens?
So like I'll turn to my ally who I see's is getting struck at,
yeah.
and then I'll like raise out my hand, and the white stripes along my face will flash,
Yeah.
and like it'll there'll be like an atmospheric condition that
Okay.
causes them to readjust their strike.
Okay.
So it was going to maybe strike true, but now it misses.
It shifts to the side and just teeth clamp just short of making contact with you.
Mhm.
As soon as you said white stripes, I was thinking, oh, Jack White just jumps out. And says,
7 Nation
Is
Army.
the steam gone or is it still on the map?
that steam is gone from there.
Okay.
But, well, actually, it would probably be worse now because the blood is spilling out and it's melting the ice like around you guys. So it's so there's an area of low visibility right there by Kopic.
And there's still something.
There's still something there.
Okay.
Steam keeps rising. And their turn is over. That is all they can do on their turn. Bringing us to Willow and Rowan. What would Willow and Rowan be doing?
Willow is going to run up to the owlbear and say, "Quickly, we can't stay here. We're in danger." And she's going to jump on its back and
Okay.
cast freedom of movement on the owlbear
Oh!
to keep it from getting restrained by anything.
Oh
Nice.
man.
So whenever the owlbear gets a turn,
Oh, you can put a blank one at the bottom for the owlbear. I rolled a natural 1 on the owlbear. So
good.
Great.
Well, I'm glad we did
He's now a boss.
Owlbear's the boss? Okay.
Just let me know if a boss appears.
And Rowan will do like a flyby attack and attack the worm as it's going
Okay. Yeah.
out of range.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack with Rowan's.
I do not know any stats for Rowan.
Oh gosh, it'd be the giant owl. Does anybody have a giant owl?
I can search it real
stat
quick.
block.
I do not, unfortunately.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll roll a hit first. Well, I rolled a 9, so probably not.
Yeah, maybe it might be close.
Plus 3 to hit, so 12.
12 is not going to do it.
Okay.
So it kind of glances off kind of its rough hide as it goes and flies by.
Does it get an opportunity attack?
Not on flyby. Flyby grants, I don't think it can
That's
get an
right.
opportunity attack with the flyby maneuver. Doesn't
Correct.
provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. So 30 feet from here. 60 feet.
Oh yeah, they can fly pretty far.
Yeah,
Land
just
on my shoulders.
right up somewhere around here.
Okay. Here, if you get bored and you want to put puzzles
Yeah.
together, I got the flying
What?
tears. You can do that until your next mini boss. Okay, right next to Bakmar. That steam that's been kind of just sitting there for a moment bursts out of the ice, but this one is much larger.
So
No!
And I actually hate this
Mike,
one a
these are
long
freaking
time
me
ago.
out.
Never got to use it. That's what comes out
Oh,
next
no.
to you.
A
Oh my God.
worthy challenger.
Freedom of movement. Justified.
There would be
Oh, no.
still some steam kind of around it because of its nature.
They look like those
So
house
if you wanna put a
caterpillar
little bit of
thingy
steam around
makoozits.
it bursts out and it screeches into the air. It's like it's a similar screech to if you ever seen Star Wars. I think it's Attack of the Clones. That praying mantis-like creature. I can't make that noise, but that's what I would imagine that it would sound like. It's like a weird kind of screech, but has like a weird vibration to it behind it. That's what I foresee this thing sounding. And as it bursts out, it is going to make an attack against Bakmar. To hit. That is a 30.
You know what? Just for you, it'll hit.
I thought you were 31.
Yeah.
So
That's my
you are
suggestion.
going to take.
307 points of.
It's going to be a lot.
Yes, Willow died.
Fuck. Oh no.
You take 48 points of piercing damage.
That is an ouchie.
Oh,
Plus an additional
Oh, that's rude.
11 points of fire damage.
So 59.
And you are currently grappled by this creature. Unless
Rude.
Super justified.
it says if it is a creature, it is grappled. It doesn't give a size indication. So apparently, even if you're huge, it can grapple you.
It is huge.
Because it is also I believe it is also a huge creature. So it is latched onto you with its jaws, and it is holding you in place.
Mhm.
As you can feel the heat from inside of its mouth, too. Let's see if I
It's
can...
the heat of the moment.
That will actually end its turn, bringing us to Obu with Silas on deck.
Question.
Oh, I forgot how to play.
Would you let
You can put that on your massive miniature.
The megature.
Yeah.
a minute?
The action figure.
Yes.
Would you
It's not a Barbie doll.
let
it's an
me
action figure.
shift into this? It's appropriate for the weather.
Yeah, is it challenge rating 2?
Yeah.
Can you challenge? Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna shift into a saber-toothed tiger because I'm scared of the worm.
Okay, so you use your bonus action to turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
Go, go, go.
How did you?
he knows you.
Isn't there a saber-tooth Megazord?
Yes,
Yeah.
from the original training.
Oh, this is
Yellow
like
Ranger.
this
Why
is.
don't-
Yeah.
Yellow Ranger, you don't even call her by her name.
Saber-toothed tiger!
Her name is Trini. Come on.
Trini.
Yeah. the normal name Tree.
Why does it have
We all know
shoes?
Tree.
you.
Okay, that's
It's
me.
an Arctic ocelot saber.
Oh my
Possible.
god.
You never written that down.
Damn it. I was just going for it. I don't even think there is an ocelot in the Arctic.
Fur bursts out of Obu and she gets these two massive fangs that stick out of the feline mouth.
I don't want anybody to know it, but I'm going. I don't know. I don't like this at all. Okay. I'm gonna do a bite attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bite attack.
Alright. So lunge towards the worm-like creature with your fangs ready. Tongue awkwardly.
Well, 15?
15 hits. Roll damage.
Sweet. We're gonna do 9 plus 14 slashing damage.
14 slashing damage.
Yes.
Nice. And as you bite into it, all of a sudden your mouth feels like it's burning. Because the blood, when it fills into your gums, starts to boil onto your gums.
I'm gonna go spicy, 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 spicy.
You take 6 fire damage.
Damn it.
In return for biting it.
I go.
Okay. Is that all you can do on your turn as a saber-tooth tiger? I think they only get one.
Yeah, they only get one.
Okay. So Silas, goes to you.
Well, not you, remember it's a saber tooth.
Yeah, it goes to your saber-tooth first. You got that buffer of hit points now.
That's right. Thank you.
It's right in front of you.
I've
Form
been
of-
trying to figure this out this whole time. I'm sorry. I don't like things being in front of me.
I don't like things being around me.
Anywhere.
You're not around it.
I don't like things
You're in
above
its
me.
mouth.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Far Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that'll let me teleport 60 feet.
Nice.
So I'll go ahead and
Blast of thunder out from Silas as he disappears.
go behind this tree. And then I always forget, if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can't cast another spell as an action.
Like it can't be like a leveled spell.
You can cast a
I can
cantrip.
A cantrip. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do a cantrip. Yeah. Does that spell do any damage to people that are close to you?
No, but I always forget this. And thank you for reminding me. Whenever I cast a spell, sorceress versatility.
Supreme.
Part of the sorcerer supreme, yes. Whenever you cast a spell at first level or higher, you deal lightning or thunder damage to a creature of your choice within 10 feet, and they take 5. Oh wait, that deals thunder or lightning damage. Never mind, it does nothing.
Does nothing? Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
but I will do. Because why not? Whenever I cast a spell, I can also fly 10 more additional feet. Just go back a little bit further. And then I'll do Ray of Frost towards the one that.
You wouldn't have like line of sight on the one that you left.
No, I was going to do the one that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I need to do an attack. 16 plus 7. 23.
Hits.
That's 7,
Messed
8,
up.
8.
Oh.
Dang.
So 16, 23 points of frost damage, cold damage.
Okay, so Silas, you start casting your spell and you launch the Ray of Frost. It's like this beam of ice goes flying towards it. Before it makes its direct hit, most of the frost melts away, and it just like hitting a massive person with a little snowball.
Good.
Does nothing.
That's why I cast lightning spells, you guys. So it does say it reduces. If it has no effect, it has no effect. But it says reduces 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, you have a
Probably
feeling
not.
like this
Okay.
thing can't be affected by what you're trying
Cool.
to throw at it. Yep.
So you suck.
Sure. Silas's
That's
turn
it. Yep.
ends. Technically, you still have.
I still have movement.
You still have your movement
Yeah.
because you use a spell to teleport.
I'm a little bit closer.
Do I see Copic?
You can probably see this darkened silhouette in that mist right there.
I don't know how much movement they have, but I don't like it. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
You don't have to worry about them moving towards you.
Yeah, now they're going to eat the penguin that you abandoned.
It's worthless.
Just like you pointed out, Willow. Silas said the penguin, he abandoned the penguin.
Oh, right.
Well,
Willow would probably tell Rel to go save the penguin. Now that she's like,
Oh, the penguin? Yeah. Well, actually, what the penguin and the owlbear are going... The owlbear is going to follow the instructions given to it by Willow.
okay.
So the owlbear is going to kind of like dip back there where Silas is. I'm just trying to find the movement. 40 feet. And it's going to dash, so it can move up to 80 feet with Willow on its back
20,
towards Silas.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Willow would probably jump off instead of leave the map.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of stop it right there. It doesn't have to leave the map.
Yeah.
But that's, your choice.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Interesting.
And the penguin is going to dash as well towards Silas, getting as far away as he can. I would say a penguin could probably move with a dash 40 feet. Waddling.
What about sliding its eyes?
Yeah, I guess it could slide on its belly for the full 60.
I bet you there's a penguin wild shape.
I don't know if there's a penguin stat block. There might be.
There has to be.
If anybody's bored on the...
Yeah, right here,
chat,
penguin.
How many... What's its movement? And
What about sliding?
It's a race?
Oh, that's only
That's a homebrew, never mind.
yeah, it'd have to be...
This
it'd
penguin
have to be on...
is...
Okay, try the Emperor
Jacked.
penguin, not your jacked humanoid penguin.
Yeah,
It's
do
like-
the Emperor penguin would probably be better.
Its armor... Wait, what was the question? Its
movement.
speed is 15 feet,
Oh.
and swim is 35.
Okay, so it can only move 30 feet total. But he's waddling as fast as he can. Sliding a little bit as he goes. All right, those movements have been made. That brings us to the top of the order again with Copic.
Okay. So Kopic is going to charge towards this one that is now holding on to his large friend.
Okay.
I'm actually huge.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm huge.
Excuse me.
Currently, you're held in its mouth, so you might as well
Yeah.
just be a chew
And it
toy.
looks like that thing is actively trying to swallow him. Like trying
Okay.
Looks like a pelican
So-
trying to eat a
It was
toddler.
trying to eat a much
Or like the
larger
capybaras.
one.
Oh, capybaras don't eat people.
No, but
Oh, you mean a
pelicans
pelican trying to eat the
yeah.
cat? Oh, and it just
Yeah.
clamp.
And like the capybara
Okay.
can't be bothered.
It's just like
So
Like,
I'm going to start attacking this thing,
hell yeah.
and
Grapple it.
I'm going to be in. Tossing it right out there now. I'm making each one of these. I'm going to be making it make some throws. I'm going to be burning superiority dice to try to disarm it to get it to drop.
it doesn't have any arms. It has little legs.
And that's how we broke D&D.
I'm going to drop this on the floor on your seat sometime before that session.
Okay.
So basically, I'm just going to try to keep hitting until it drops the dwarf.
Okay. Drop the door.
The huge dwarf.
I do not know why I rolled that at advantage.
Yeah,
I'm going to
why
re-roll.
not?
I don't know. I rolled twice, and I don't know which one would have been first. So one would have hit, one would have missed. Okay. So that is a 21 to hit for the first attack.
Gonna strike it, yeah.
Okay, so it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Straight save. Ooh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
24.
You can
Okay,
say
so
it.
yeah,
It's
that's
public
going to save.
Steamboat Willie.
Okay, so that is 14 points of... Oh, wait,
Ooh, boy.
18 points of slashing damage and 4 necrotic.
You've seen that. What happened? Thing before.
Excellent. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Same thing, another strength save.
23.
Oh my god.
Oh, I just threw that on the floor. Ah, I threw another one.
Where?
What? I only have so much reaction.
21 on the strength save.
That's it as well.
Save, okay. So he's unable to dislodge the door from his
I'm
mouth.
gonna keep trying. Okay, that is 15 slashing and 3 necrotic.
Okay. So
I'm gonna action surge.
Hell yeah.
okay.
I will save the dwarf.
I'm gonna take so much.
No, I will not.
We're like save the animals. He's like save
that
the
was a 2.
dwarves.
2, okay, right? So a miss strike.
25.
That hits.
And I'm gonna dump a smite into this one too.
Okay, does it have to
Hell
make
yeah.
a save again?
Yep.
Okay, alright. Another 24.
Nope, it's still in there.
24.
Okay. Wow, really? Okay, so it is 10 points of slashing damage, 5 points of necrotic damage, and 10 points of radiant damage.
Wow.
What are you
This
doing?
blast of light goes everywhere. Not only
I have an
that,
evil sword, but
but-
a radiant healer.
fiery hot blood goes spraying everywhere from all these attacks as each of you take 3 attacks worth of this.
Oh, that's great.
So, Kopik, I'm going to roll these for you first.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to have to add them all together.
Do I get 2/3 cover for being in his mouth?
Do I get 2/3? Oh, wait, no. I'm hacking his body. He's not puking.
31 points of fire damage to you, Kopik.
Oh my god.
These 3 are going to you.
A free hit.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
And you fared better than him. 28 points of fire damage to you.
I am not looking good at all. I'm looking terrible.
But terrible all the way up there.
Our 2 druids don't.
I'm about
feel,
to
by the
be
way.
terrible all the way in here.
Kopik,
So that was
anything- That was your
action.
movement,
Wait, what's Willow
action. You action surged.
Yep, I'm just making sure, yeah, Divine Smite is a special, it's not a bonus action. So I'm going to bonus action Second Wind, because
All right.
What is going on?
that hurt.
They're being showered with lava blood that is burning their flesh.
I rolled a 1.
Oh
Only 9 healing.
This hurts you more than it hurts me.
But blood is pouring from massive wounds. You seem to have done a lot to it, but it's also done a lot to you. So that ends your turn, Kopik?
Yep.
All right. Back more.
Am I still grappled?
You are still grappled.
So can I use my action to try to escape the grapple?
You can.
I would like to use my action to try to escape the grapple.
All right. Make an athletics check for me.
And it's also strength, so
All right. Yep. Strength gives you advantage.
I'm not too confident about this.
You guys do have the bonus die, I think.
he's already
which
got
you
advantage.
I would like to use the bonus.
Well, you can do
already
it.
have advantage.
You already have advantage.
Okay.
though. So what'd you get?
I got a 13.
13 is not going to break it. What I'll let you do is, if you want to, you can expend that and just do a reroll.
You don't mind if I try to escape the scary...
Go for it.
Here, I'll take it.
Oh, do you mind if I roll it?
Just reroll with advantage.
Okay.
Just do a short
okay.
reroll. And I'll expend that.
That was worse.
No, no!
Oh my god.
So with your action, you are still grappled. It's still trying to swallow you, but you're too large of a creature for it
I
to actually
am going
consume.
to use my bonus action to gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for the next minute.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that a rune you have?
That is a hill rune, so...
Is it a rune that just like makes your skin really calloused or something? Like,
It's the hill giant rune.
so you're both?
He's blubbery.
It's kind of like Blade Ward, really.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But it makes more sense because Blade Board is an action, and that's a bonus action,
Mhm.
right?
That's pretty cool.
Which is why I don't like Blade Ward. It shouldn't consume your whole action.
Then
wrote
I have
a
no
letter about
movement.
it.
So, oh hey, I just failed. So that's not a saving throw, is it? Is it?
No.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. That brings us to the smaller worm creatures. That one right in front of the saber-toothed tiger is going to just try to bite the saber-toothed tiger. That other worm actually buries itself back into the snow and ice and can move 20 feet closer to the penguin.
That's not good.
So basically you guys can put like a cloud of steam there as it's moving in that direction towards the penguin.
Just gonna put the die there for now.
Sure. Actually, you know what? He's going to use his action to dash with the burrow and put him kind of like in front of the penguin. Like another 20 feet, kind of like he's going underneath. And his steam keeps rising in the direction that he's going. Cool. So the bite is going to go against Obu. Bite attack against the saber-toothed tiger is only going to be a 9.
No.
Nope, it misses. The tiger's agility as it jumps across and slides across the ice with a snapping of jaws behind you. Able to get away.
Can't touch me because I'm close to the edge.
Willow and Rowan are up.
I think you said, Willow said Rowan was going to save the penguin?
Yep, I'm talking to Kristen. Yeah, so Willow, let me do Willow first. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I've been thinking about it for a while. I think she's gonna. 120 feet. Nice. Willow is going to.
Can you give me that orange
cast.
Physical effect?
Can Willow see the huge?
Can someone see the huge?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna cast Erupting Earth at 4th level.
Ooh.
It's 120 foot range. So
Okay.
should make it.
Yeah.
And it is a Dex 16.
Dex 16. What
does it do?
Affect everybody else around or just that creature?
I pulled it up. It says a 20-foot cube centered on that point. So can I just get it?
Yeah, you can shift the cube so,
So it's not getting everybody. Each creature in the area makes a Dex saving throw, takes the damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful, and then the ground becomes difficult terrain.
Okay, in that 20-foot cube?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically just around that creature then.
Yeah.
It fails the save.
Nice.
So
4
the ground of
D12.
ice it just starts to burst and shards go flying everywhere around this creature.
Ah!
12, 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14 bludgeoning, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys can see that parts of rock and ice like bounce off of it, peppering it.
And then
And no blood sprays.
Woo!
Yay!
30 feet to go down and pick up Pingy.
Okay.
And we'll head kind of this way. And its clutches, and I'm sure Pingy feels like it's about to be eaten by this giant owl.
As the owl kind of drifts up, you guys can hear like as the worm tried to like burst up at the last minute to make a snatch against the penguin, but was unable to, and kind of buries down back under into the because they can't like legally make attacks of opportunity against unwilling, like if you pull out of range, you can't like get an attack. But it was going to try to do that because it
goes
campaign saved.
Save you guys. All right.
Now quick, turn around and bomb it.
Oh, and Noah's turn. Yeah. Okay, so now it's the giant Remmer has over there is going to. It can't. It's starting to figure out that it can't eat this figure in its mouth, so it drops you, ending the grapple. So you're dropped down to the bottom because it's unable to like make any ground on it, consuming you. Turns towards Kopic. And it's going to lunge down towards Kopic with a bite attack.
Okay.
$28 to hit.
No.
What?
He knows better.
So, Coppet, you are going to take...
He's lying.
Okay, thank God. I mean, I fell
We're
for
too
it.
tired. Yeah, you fooled me.
I absolutely-
I don't know.
I was like, seriously?
You take 48 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to use Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that. That's much better.
Okay, on top of it, you also suffer 11 points of fire damage from its
So you
heat.
said 48 and 11?
48 and 11 total damage from the bite.
That's 59.
And you can
I didn't need
shift
for us
your
to catch eye
grapple ring
contact.
to
No.
him,
Here.
as now Copic is in its mouth.
What a
So
jerk.
it dropped you.
What
and picked
a
him
jerk! What a
You just
jerk!
knocked
Would anybody like an M&M or...
So you can put that grappled ring on Copic. Because Copic, you are now grappled by the creatures. It's trying to lift you off the ground.
You raise me up.
That actually, what did you say you were going to? Oh, and your sword was still activated, correct? Spirit
Oh, wait, yeah,
Guardians?
it's the Spirit Guardians.
So on the start of its turn, it had to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Wisdom, I heard them
12
do.
is going to fail, so how much damage does it take for your
That
Spirit
is
Guardians?
3d8.
And is Spirit Guardians concentration?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to have to make a check after that roll.
Well, I'll take that. That is 16 points of necrotic
16
damage.
Okay.
And then... So I reduce the damage. Yeah, no, it's just... There's no point in me even
You're
rolling.
not going to be able to get it.
That's
yes.
it.
Yeah.
I can't roll that high because at half damage, it's still over
So
20.
the Guardian's just like out of existence as Copic takes this damage. And its turn ends. Bring us to Obu with Silas on deck.
So, because it is a creature I see within 30 feet of me that is ending its turn, I'm going to use my reaction to make it make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You still have your reaction for this
Yes.
turn? Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom,
Okay.
I hardly knew him.
That's a 17.
That beats it.
God.
Well,
They were going to be incapacitated for a minute.
Oh, no.
dang.
That would have been terrible for me. I'm glad I rolled well. Okay, so ending that turn, Obu with Silas on deck. Obu, you are face to face with one of these smaller worm creatures.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No. I would like to claw at this one, but now that I know that he has fiery blood, I want to kind of do it where I slash him this way, and when I do, I want to skirt around him.
Okay.
So hopefully the blood spatter, I'll avoid it.
Okay.
And hopefully he won't turn towards me.
You can certainly try.
yeah.
It's going to be very difficult. Because even if you try to slash in a certain direction, there's no way of knowing where that
He's
blood's going to
wiggling.
spray to. Yeah.
So dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
All right.
Damage.
And then that's gonna be 15 points of damage.
15 damage.
Yeah. Cool.
Unfortunately, even putting your claws into it and scraping along, you can feel the blood kind of coming out as your and it burns your paws. So even trying to get the spray out, it's still gonna hurt. So you're gonna take 6 points of fire damage
Okay.
upon the attack. Okay.
Okay.
And would you like to move any more, or are you gonna stay put?
Actually, I am going to. I'm gonna back up 5 feet's when they can attack me, right? If I back up 5
Depends.
feet.
Certain creatures can reach farther. Just depends.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Silas, you're up. Seems like Obu is wrestling this one over there by herself. That large one is trying to eat both of your friends.
I just go.
It had to regurgitate the dwarf back up because he's getting swallowed.
Question: can I do 2 different meta magics on one spell?
Does
It
it
doesn't
say in
I don't think it says you can.
I think you can as long as it doesn't consume like an action or bonus action to do so. Yeah, I wouldn't see.
Oh, never mind. You can only use one meta magic option on the spell.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There's the answer.
There are some that specify that you can like maximize one.
Yeah, you have to. Sometimes they'll say have special rules for certain ones.
I'm going to spend 6 points of magic to do a twinned spell, Disintegrate.
Oh man!
This one.
What?
And this one.
What?
Winning Disintegrate.
Yeah. So both hands are going to have balls of electricity.
Kind of.
Flash them out. So I think
I'm going to aim towards kind of the torso area in this one.
Yeah.
Because you're in its mouth, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So
currently, yeah, he's getting ready to like pick him off the ground with his.
And then I'm aiming towards the head of this one.
You're in. Right. Go for it. I think you have to roll attack rolls on both.
Nope. It is dex saves.
Dex saves. Oh, I'm mistaken.
It is.
I'll do the smaller one first. Dex save on it. 17.
You saved.
Saved.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Dex save on the other one, the big one. 5. Oh no.
Okay, so.
Isn't it like just like plus 40?
Yeah, it's 10d6 plus 40.
Plus 40.
10d6
Wait,
plus
I
40.
should have just polymorphed it.
Hmm?
We could have just polymorphed it.
Polymorph plus disintegration, technically, because I believe disintegration states it does not return to 0, it dusts it.
Yeah, so we could polymorph.
We should have polymorphed,
yeah. So if it fails,
D&D loopholes, folks.
it does nothing, I'm pretty sure.
Min-max it.
Yeah, I think fails. It just dodges
Save
out
or
of the way.
suck.
Yeah, it's a save or suck one. Yeah,
Okay, so
but it's definitely worth it for how much damage it does.
19, 21.
21.
Get my calculator out here.
I think it's dead. He's got to be up around 70 or 80, I think.
So 44 plus 40,
84.
84 points of force damage.
84 points of force.
What?
Use the force.
So I know that if it goes to 0, it's disintegrated.
Do you want me to read?
What does it do if it doesn't reduce it to
No,
0?
so this one,
Swiss cheese?
Because
on a...
I need to know if it's going to spray blood or not.
If the target
Mr.
is a
Stark?
huge or larger creature,
Yeah?
or creation of force, this spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of it.
Oh my
So-
god, it just takes out its stomach.
So it like turns it into ash, right?
Yeah.
Wait, but how's that
So
work on a
So if
worm?
it doesn't get it down to 0, it like takes a whole chunk out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys watch. This thing is squealing in pain, rearing out around. It actually drops you out of its mouth. So you can take the grappled out. It's just squealing and just writhing back and forth. Its legs is now a piece of it seems to be missing from its torso. And it's blackened and charred away. It doesn't spray any blood.
Hell yeah.
And it looks very badly hurt.
And then I bonus action teleport. Back over here.
What in the hell?
It's Cracker
Who was that?
Fantastic.
Fade in, fade out.
The owlbear holds its ground, protecting Willow. The penguin is enjoying the flight.
What is this one?
Penguin
That's
is
the penguin and the owlbear. Kopik, it goes back to your turn. You are free, and this thing is like writhing up there around you with a big, massive hole in its torso. Well, what you can see is its torso.
I'm just gonna be looking at you like, hold it, step back and hold it. I don't want to get sprayed. I don't want to get sprayed. Step back and hold it.
Is this thing's head down by me at this point?
It's everywhere. Like it's just moving around.
It's like one of those wacky wavy
I wanna try to-
It's a
arms.
wacky waving guy.
Okay. When it comes down, I want to try to grab his face
Okay.
and try to hold its head down here.
So you're gonna try to grapple it.
Yeah.
Basically. Go for it. Contested against its athletics.
Next go give to you.
It's gonna rock. Then we're gonna roll.
It's athletics, right?
Yep.
Knock, open up the door.
I think that's an 8 or 9 for me. No, not action skills. Come on. 22.
9. You have it grappled.
I'm just...
So,
as much as a bulldog as I can
God.
get it, I basically got my arm around its shoulder. I just...
its jaws are like snapping in place, and his body is like writhing and like twitching down below. As it's kind of like the rest of it's pulled out of this, what looks to be a tunnel that's been melted into the ice and rock underneath it. Yeah, you have it grappled, so you guys can put a grappled thing on it. As Kopic is holding it at bay.
And then I've got it. My second attack.
Take the tail.
I'm gonna punch it in the eye.
I'm just trying to get for it. Technically, grapple doesn't give you advantage. It has to be restrained. It has to be restrained to get advantage.
Punch it in the brain.
You got a natural 20?
Not 20.
So you hit it right in the eye.
Hold on, and I have a feat specifically for that.
Whoa.
For eye punching?
So,
Yes.
unarmed strike is D4 for damage. Plus strike. D4 for damage. Unarmed strike.
So just like plus your strength, right? So it's
So
like
you get
2d4.
2d4 with the nat 20.
Yep.
He's ornery.
Okay. So that is going to be, that is 4. And saving. So it's a total of 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right, you slam it in the eye. Its eye squints.
Let him go and step back.
Just get him in the headlock.
I'm gonna hit him.
Go ahead. Have
I'm
fun.
gonna do it. I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah, the comic looks up. He's like, "Go ahead." It brings us to your turn. That's all Copic's gonna do.
Yep.
Okay. I take a step back.
You take a step back.
Take a step back.
It will attempt to make an attack of opportunity against you. It has disadvantage because the Copic is holding its head. I'm gonna say.
Stabbing it in the eyeball.
14?
No.
Nope, doesn't do it. So its jaws like try to snap towards back more as Copic is holding it at bay.
All right. So this is a bonus action. I am going to begin my attack actions.
All right.
So that would be
I'm going to begin my attack actions. Insert
Dirty 20.
sequences here.
Yeah.
okay. So
Draw two, skip, reverse.
Yeah.
I play Pot of Greed. And
According to Uno, you cannot play a draw 2 on top of a draw 2.
So this is going to be my not frost damage.
Not frost.
This is going to be frost.
Maybe you should map
Frost
it
is
to keybind
You
it.
might as well just
Some-
take the frost die and just.
Yeah, make a
Okay.
macro. Put an auto hotkey.
Speed is 0 if it gets hit. So
Okay. Yeah. So speed is 0.
So 4, 8, 13 points of damage for the first one.
Okay. Still up, but very badly hurt.
Second attack.
Before you do that, I'm going to resolve the blood spray for Copic because you're using your
Okay.
pole arm, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 8 points of fire damage, Copic. And you move back, so you're not within 5 feet of it, so you don't take any fire damage. Copic is holding on to it.
Yep. How knows if I hadn't held on to it, it might have tried to put me in its mouth again, and that would have been worse.
Oh, actually, it would have had to succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 17.
On save. Fails with a 16.
Okay, so its speed is 0.
Okay.
So the second attack rolled 2 14s for a 23.
Hits.
And 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. With that, you make one swipe down like where Kopic is holding and dislodges the head from this one. And the body just kind of starts like quivering and shifting all around, and the blood kind of continues to spew. Kopic, you take an additional 9 points of fire damage.
Oh my god, Kopic.
As the creature, you have the head in your grasp, and it is no longer moving now. It is dead.
I'm still up. I'm good. Kopic's got blood running down his face, scorch marks.
He's
So
like,
you guys can
I'm doing
drop
just
that.
fine.
That one is done.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 10 feet.
It is.
I have a third attack.
Okay, go for it. Oh, you guys do notice that once that one, like, when it lays out that last screech of death, that one that's over there next to Obu, like, has a terrible wail come out of its mouth, like a terrible screech.
They're a hive mind. Or it's just its child and he's really upset.
Destiny's Child.
I don't know a Destiny's Child song
Nat
for some
20?
reason.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of one right now.
Unfortunately, you're about to be sprayed with boiling blood.
I love that song.
Boiling blood.
Mm-hmm.
14 points of damage.
14 damage. All right.
And I am using a pole arm. So, if I can find my own feet,
They're right here.
Thank you.
Obu,
No,
you
those
take
are your
8
feet.
points of fire damage. As the
For
blood
that pun?
sprays- No, as the blood sprays from that one and attacks.
He's hacking
you.
it in
not
front of
for
you,
a
and you're
pun.
just getting blood poured all over you.
8 points to the
Dwarf's trying to kill you.
So, like, I do my strikes, pull arm master to hit it.
With the blood in.
With
Okay,
the blood
yeah.
in.
Go for it. Is that a bonus action though to do that?
It's a bonus action.
Okay, gotcha.
What is 42 minus 8? 36?
36.
Okay, thanks.
14.
No, 34.
34.
14
Okay.
just hits.
Let's see if it's... This is actually my first time using Pull Arm Master. So the damage die is d4, but do I still get my strength? Okay.
Like hitting with an offhand, but
Okay.
you don't have your...
4.
4? Okay, it might get straight. I mean, we'll mark 4 for right now, but just look into it while we're waiting on the,
Okay,
while we're going through the turns, and just let me know if it does. And if it does, we'll add more damage to it. Cool.
And so
This time it doesn't spray blood because we'll hit with the bludgeoning end.
attack, bonus action, movement, turn.
Yep. Minions. That brings us to that massive worm.
You're stuck in here.
It just kind of goes into like a fit of rage, and it can't really like go towards Beckmar because Beckmar's like a distance away, even though it's attacking. It's going to continue to lunge at the saber-toothed tiger. That is going to be a 22 to hit the saber-toothed tiger.
Yes,
22 is going to do it.
definitely. Sorry, I don't know what I was staring at. I was just like, yeah, I did hit
22
it.
to hit. Let me go ahead and do your damage here. You're going to take a total of 26 piercing damage.
Jeremy Crawford said
I don't know that for sure.
this. He made 5th edition.
Oh,
Plus an additional 10 fire damage.
I am no longer a saber-toothed tiger.
Alright, you can take the saber-tooth tiger mini off. Does it add
According
the
to Jeremy Crawford, yes.
Okay, so what's your strength bonus?
It's a +5.
Okay, so 5 more damage.
So that's minus
Gotcha.
2 HP to my normal HP.
I can get an opportunity attack from Polearm Master
Ooh.
because someone else within 5 feet of me got attacked.
Okay.
That's
you
Sentinel,
use-
it's not Polar Master.
I have both.
Oh,
Okay.
He's like,
Does
just
that
pick one.
consume...
My opportunity attack.
But that would be your reaction. Didn't you
Sorry,
use
yeah.
your reaction to do something?
No,
earlier?
I use my polearm. I use my bonus action to hit him with the polearm.
Okay.
So
He used
3
his-
attacks,
Gotcha.
he used this reaction on my turn or Silas's,
and then it came back to my.
but then it was back to his. So he's
So you have-
special action for frost. So that was like the whole.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna make an attack of opportunity against that creature.
Yes.
Go for it.
12
misses.
It doesn't make an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Doesn't opportunity.
Sure tries.
Sure tries. That's right.
And that's it for me.
All right, and that's it for that creature. The mist can move 20 feet closer to where the owl in Willow's direction.
Okay.
Oh no.
10, 15, 20.
Still got a dash.
It's 10 feet away. I don't know what its reach is.
That's the sound it makes.
It's going to dash, so there's just steam rising up from underneath Willow and the owlbear.
Okay.
And it's going to end its turn there. Bringing us to Willow and Rowan.
And it's right underneath.
Well, that's all we know is there's steam there.
There's
So we're
steam. All of a
assuming.
sudden, you can see steam starting to come closer to them, and now it's like all around.
Okay. Can I do Erupting Earth again? Focus. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Like on that ground. Like I guess this from the
Willow.
It should be 20 feet down.
Like so, basically, Willow's gonna cast it like right underneath her feet. So
no, just in front of her feet, not on. Don't hurt her.
Okay.
Don't hurt
I mean,
her.
it's literally rising from underneath Willow and the owlbear.
Oh, it is underneath.
It seems like it's
Okay,
right underneath
sure.
them. Like she can obviously move and then cast, but the owlbear's still there. So
right.
It's hard to say like where you can put it to make sure you maximize the damage. It's a great idea. Just I don't want to see you hurt everyone around you.
No.
There's a turtle right here you can put it on.
The owlbear has a cute little butt.
Welcome to D&D, folks.
Close.
Actually has no butt at all, which is why it's adorable. It's like got the
How?
flash
There you go,
butt.
folks. Well, check out that owlbear behind.
No, you gotta give him a good view of the donk. Give him a side view.
Okay, then go do it in your camera.
That one's closer. You see the booty on that?
It was
Look.
all
It's
good.
actually a bear hind, not a bee hind.
Oh my.
It's a burr hind.
Look at it. See?
It's ripped.
No butt.
It's really cool.
It's adorable. Thank you.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Welcome to this
What?
talk.
This is hard.
What have I become, folks?
This is booty talk.
My greatest friend.
That's not how you pick up a glass.
I'm gonna.
That's how you pick up a glass.
Well, let me tell you, this is complicated.
I'm going to polymorph the owlbear
What?
Okay.
into
An owlbear.
an eagle.
An eagle.
Yeah.
It's just a regular size eagle or a giant eagle.
One preferably that can carry well.
Like
Okay.
a Hotel California.
And I found my giant eagle the other
All right.
day, too.
Come on.
I put it in little glass cases. I didn't have that ready for tonight. But
You passed the black one with the wings.
Yeah, the big black one with the
Yeah.
horns and the wings and
there you
And the dragon figure.
go.
so. Is it willing?
No, it is not.
It's like,
I would say yes because it's trusting of Willow right now.
it's
so
like
yes.
screw this! I hate this
Okay.
stuff!
I do not have 2 flying pillars, and so whatever's in that box, you
Yeah. Well, it's not his turn yet. So
Okay. Oh yeah. So
It's just
all of a sudden the
on ground.
owlbear changes shape and bursts these 2 massive feathery wings.
Yeah. Loses his hands.
It is now neither an owl nor a bear.
That's right.
Now, bear bird.
He's like, my identity is
awesome,
so
man.
confused.
Rowan's just gonna stay in the air.
Okay. Gotcha. Obu, it's actually your turn.
Obu is now kind of panicking because she was not thinking that she would have to battle this creepy creature up close. She's thinking that she may have developed a fear of sentient worms, or not
Okay.
sentient, just creepy worms.
You can add that to your character sheet.
Thank you. I will. I'm actually
Under flaws.
scared of creepy worms, and especially because this one has 2 mouths.
I really wish I was playing a bard right now because I would do the worm as bardic inspiration.
Oh my
No
god.
joke.
Company's just going to start
I think that would end up being just savage mockery to me, because it'd be like, oh, she's scared of worms, let me do the worm. Okay, so I'm gonna attack it with a spell
Do you have Bluetooth on?
called
Yeah.
Can you do the... I don't know. Can you do the thing where, like...
Do you want to know something funny?
Which I like,
This entire time, I've been on the wrong person. I've been on Rook.
Oh no.
I wondered why I was so weak.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Wondered why none of my spells looked right
Well, good thing you were saber-tooth tiger most of the
Didn't
time,
matter.
So it didn't matter.
the entire time. So, wow.
Just make sure whatever
I might have to
damage.
have you
Well,
in
you didn't take
context.
any damage.
I just have 2 damage. Yeah, extra damage. I'm just gonna cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Oh, it's not good.
Good choice.
And
Yeah, I know.
automatically it does.
Well, it has to make a
5
saving throw.
Oh, saving throw, yeah. Con 17.
17. I rolled a 16 on the die, plus 3.
Damn
So I
it.
succeed. It probably takes half damage.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think so.
so it. What the hell was that? 5 points of damage, so it takes 2.5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I want to be very angry.
So a crack of thunder comes out from you as it stumbles back just a little bit. Doesn't seem to have too much of an effect on it, but blood doesn't spray.
That's good. Let me check if I have any bonus actions. Can I do? I can't do a spell. I have if I multi-attack, I can't do a spell and then an armed attack. Like I can only do a spell.
Yeah, I think if you commit to a spell as your action, then I don't think you can expend. Like, what do you mean? Like, you want to do an unarmed strike with a bonus action? I think you have to have like a certain feature for that.
Yeah.
That I don't think you have. I think monks can do that. That's
Yeah.
why.
If you look under actions, there's a bonus action section. Keep scrolling down.
Yeah. I think
That's
you gotta be
weapon.
a monk to do that.
No.
So
No.
Right
try
above
not
it.
to step on the monk's toes.
Combat
but I
wild
need to do
shape.
that.
That's your
Okay,
only
yeah.
bonus action.
Yep. No.
You could risk the opportunity attack to run away, or you could stand your ground.
Or you
If
could turn into a goldfish.
Actually, you're still right here, right?
Nope.
You're still right here.
Backmore's
Yes.
there.
I want
Cockpit is way over
to
there.
flank it,
Okay.
and then I want to yell really loudly because I'm pissed off.
Drawn its attention,
Yep.
granting advantage to Backmore. Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
All right. The owlbear. What's the owlbear going to do now that it's an eagle?
Up.
The
It is
eagle owlbear.
It's gonna fly next to Rowan.
This owlbear was an owlbear, and then it could talk, and now it's an eagle.
And it can't talk.
It can't talk now. Yeah, 'cause it's an
And
eagle.
none of its family will ever believe him.
This one time, my
At
wings
band
are
camp?
really big.
What's the? Oh, the penguin is still hanging on.
Yes.
Is dangling, going whee in the air.
So, one bird that should fly and 2 birds that shouldn't.
Oh my god.
I knew it was possible, says the penguin.
Somebody throw that thing!
Well, no, an owlbear can't fly either because they're so
Drop it.
That's
heavy.
what I'm saying. That's
You're
the
up.
second bird that shouldn't fly.
Oh my god,
Okay.
2. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
We have so many birds. Why are there so many birds?
I got him over here.
Got an owl, an eagle, and a penguin all up there.
I can't see anybody over here.
That sounds like one of those jokes, like an elk or something and a
So-
something walking a bar.
I'm gonna
An eagle, an owl, and a
throw
penguin
my
walking
sword.
a bar.
Yeah.
pull out the plasma rifle
Oh my god.
and take a shot at the one I can see
Go for it.
with the heavy blast. I'm going to burn through. I've only got, I think I got 3 clips left for it, but I'm going to burn through another clip and dump the load to it.
Your gold armored barbarian friend comes out and says, "Say hello to my little friend."
You're like, what can this man not do?
That's a 20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Natural? You hit. Man, that's definitely going to hit.
I want to thank, if I remember, I think these came from Kristen, right? Or were these you?
I don't know.
These were either Kristen or Charner during our dice exchange.
That's like 2 or 3 nat 20s for you
Yeah.
this evening.
You know, we
Hey,
have
no
like
reason
a
to borrow it.
we have like a dice jail, but we should really like have a dice pedestal to like really tell our
Stage.
dice, you know, good job, guys.
Yeah,
We really
got
gotta start praising.
We have a jail, but
you
we
know?
don't
Or
have
it's like a bed and you tuck it in at night.
Yeah.
2.
We really gotta treat it special.
Oh, and then like the book.
I'm just gonna
must
roll
be,
these
like,
twice,
the
'cause that is-
player's manual.
Throw it a pizza party.
Just like corporate.
Okay.
Give me a raise. No, but a
Very
pizza
nice.
party, right?
Yeah. Improve morale.
Well, because of 10%
Culture.
inflation, we'll give you a 2% raise.
Yeah. It's your yearly review. but inflation.
We gave you a 1.9% raise. Oh my god. You've done
19
so well.
and 16 is 35 and 5.
People would be
That is
jealous.
40 points of
15%
acid
raise
damage.
per
40
hour.
acid.
Yeah.
So
And it is
You should be
prone.
Okay,
grateful.
well, you don't have to worry about it being prone because it is just in pieces as it hits, and it actually goes flying back probably about 10 to 15 feet, and it's just dissolving away. It doesn't spray any blood on any of the companions around, but
What are you hitting?
is dead. He
Shot the
blasted.
one that just. I
Wait,
rolled a crit on
that
the plasma rifle.
Or that one?
That one.
Okay.
I can't see this one. It's still underground somewhere, but I saw the mist moving. So now I'm going to use 5, 10, 15, 20.
That mist is starting to dissipate right there as
Okay.
the blood kind of just gets dissolved.
But there's
of
still
that.
the mist over there.
There's still the
There's
mist
still all
over
the
there,
mist
yeah.
over here.
Yeah, there's that mist.
That was 5, 10, 15, 20,
this one
25,
here?
30.
Just a little bit left
Then-
with the blood kind of seeping into the ice and
Well, Foggy went according and he did right on.
the end of the plasma rifle is smoking.
Of all the things I was expecting, that was not it.
I'm going to. I can see the steam
Silas,
rising
did I
up from
miss
here.
your turn? Did you go?
I have not gone.
Oh my god, he's
Did I
been
miss Silas
skipped!
after Obu?
Yeah, you did. Because I don't remember him.
I don't.
Who are
Here's what
you?
we'll do after Kopik's turn. We'll
That's
retcon into you because it would. I don't think it would affect what would happen
No.
next. So
So it's realistically, I've got nothing else I can do. I was just going to try to throw my spear. Down at the
Backmore, just
ground.
remember.
You were going to fireball right there.
I'm
right?
sorry, Charter. We missed. I jumped over you for some reason. I apologize.
Yeah,
Oh,
Go
that's
ahead,
okay.
you have the scroll.
Silas.
right?
You can go ahead and take your
You have
turn, and
scroll
we'll
fireball,
go
you
back
have
to
to do-
Backmore when we're done with Silas's
Yeah.
turn.
Alright, so giant eagle. How much weight can a giant eagle carry?
Not you.
Really?
So
Does it
15
say
times
anything
the
in
strength
there,
score.
or
Its strength is 16.
we're giant eagle? Wow.
And it's what, 15 times?
I wouldn't think it'd be able to.
Oh,
have
well-
more than one
It's a
person.
large beast.
If it's a giant eagle, well, think about it. It's giant, and regular eagles pick up things all the time, like small dogs
Like Zelda.
and
Gandalf.
moderate dogs.
Gandalf rides
In Lord of the Rings,
Gandalf,
how
right?
many did they fly
Yeah.
around? Who was on their back?
It could hold at least
hobbits.
2
Two hobbits.
hobbits.
2 hobbits.
Yeah,
I
not
would
a
say
hobbit.
Probably
No.
one medium.
And Gandalf.
One medium creature.
At the
probably.
same time?
Too small.
Yes.
Wait, all 3 of
There
them?
were 2
Wasn't he
hobbits
like-
on one, I
wasn't he
think.
like-
He was
on
in the
someone's back?
talons, right?
Yeah, the other ones were in the talons.
So that's 2 humans.
Okay, no. You're talking about Rankin and Bass. That is.
You
That's the
gonna be on
original-
Backmar's shoulders?
Yeah.
You now have a 500 or 800 pound turtle
No,
on your
I'm
neck.
not that heavy.
Suplex!
Yeah.
Just through the snow. So that was your bonus action.
That was my bonus action.
Yeah, so,
So,
now you got a nice view of the battlefield from there.
Yes.
22 feet up.
I can see it all from here. A whole new world.
I'm trying to shift this. I think this camera thing is shifting down a little.
Lawn darts.
Oh, is
I'm
it
going
me?
to hold.
Am I the
No,
problem?
I think this thing is just it grabs.
Oh my
it
god, the
sounds
snow
like-
on the field in the screen literally
That is
looks
snow.
like it's it literally looks like it's fogged on the camera. Okay, maybe it's just
Well, that's
me.
good.
It might be
That's
me.
what I wanted to look like.
Good.
That was the goal.
It's accurate.
I'm going to hold a second level spell.
Holding a second level spell.
There,
What's
it's-
up?
in your hands.
Worm pops up.
When he pops out, that's your
They're
trigger.
flying through the
So, yeah,
clouds.
gotcha.
You lost some
All right,
cloud.
so as Silas is holding in that direction, holding a spell, then we go to Backmore, your turn, since Kopik already took his turn to
Let's just not.
destroy
play
that
with your-
last worm that was visible.
Oh, you got to keep going.
No, so I'm gonna move and then yeah. It's okay. So 5,
Giant.
10, 15, 20.
It's so funny. They could fly like right above your head.
So I want to be.
Watch
You
out.
can move the whole thing. Probably.
Just gonna-
A little bit.
One of them claws your hair and gives you a haircut.
I'm just rotating a little.
So
There you go.
25, 30, just about.
That was good.
I'm gonna hold my action for the attack action,
Okay, sure. You got it.
and then I will pass my turn.
Okay. The mist drifts to Backmore's feet.
I wave at
and then bursts up, triggering 2 actions.
Hits him in the crotch.
You can do the first one.
Okay. Where it pops out of the ground, I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
So it's a 10-foot sphere. So it'll just stay low to the ground, unless it's directly underneath them.
It's just right in melee range, like bursting out right in front of us.
So I need a
Constitution saving throw. You got it. Oh, that's gonna fail with a 8.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. Count 19 points.
19
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage. As you guys hear the thunder crack.
Thunder. Thundercats.
Oh!
But when the dwarf says it, the ground goes.
Yeah. So with this loud crack, you hear it screech out in pain as the polearm starts swinging down as well.
Slay. Kill it before it lays eggs.
Nat 1.
Natural 1. Oh no.
But I got 2 more attacks when I take the attack action. 19 plus 9.
That hits.
Wow, that's a lot of ones. 11 points of damage.
11 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
2 frost.
Give me
so,
1 moment. Oh,
so
2 was
9.
frost? Okay. That does have a...
Why'd you have to make the noise, Charter? Why'd you have to...
So blood sprays from the creature, and you're going to take...
Hell yeah!
You take 10 points of fire damage,
That's
and
so many.
actually you're technically
I'm
on
20
its
feet
shoulders.
He's the little guy.
I'm 22 feet up.
If anything's taught me, or if watching
Make an
Dexter
dexterity save.
has taught me anything, what? Blood spray can go 20 feet. You get sunburnt by the amount of burn.
15 plus 9.
My leather just glistens.
You get a exfoliant facial.
Oh, I shouldn't be
10 points.
I won't look.
10 points? Alright. And another
Another
4
one.
points of fire damage.
Ouchie. Alright, those are my attacks.
Those are your triggered actions.
Reactions.
Okay. It is going to try to bite you back north. And it rolls
¡De huevos!
a 22 to hit you.
You know what? Just for you, yes.
So that's going to be 20 points of piercing damage
Okay.
plus 6 fire damage.
So the 20 points is reduced to 10 because I still have the hill thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm unconscious.
Oh no!
Oh.
So Silas is 20 feet up, right?
Yeah, so that's some damage.
Shit.
Is it a d6 for every 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so 2d6 falling damage as he's going to be prone. Silas is going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and be prone on the ground whenever he gets back. Silas, you took 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Why?
Because he fell unconscious and you were 20 feet up.
So
So
So he fell unconscious.
boom.
Featherfall. I don't want it to happen, but okay.
I don't want it to happen.
Is that in the rules?
So
I cast
you
9
are
points.
9 and you are prone now on
I
the
cast
ground.
I don't wanna.
And he's
I don't
unconscious.
wanna.
Beckmore's
Okay.
unconscious. Bringing us to Willow's turn.
Willow will use her step for healing. On Becky. This happened
Did
when
we
it
figure
says.
out if they're immune to heat? Because they're hot, right?
I don't know, I know they're immune to cold.
True.
Cure wounds. 1 charge per spell level, so she'll cast it at.
Your wound
Third
is
level.
It's a touch spell.
So she
Well,
will have to get down there
Yeah.
next to it.
Oh, I guess she can't move yet.
Yeah,
she's
because
not-
she's dependent
She
on
dropped.
She could hold the spell
She
until
Technically,
She could
because
jump
she's
off.
on the back of Rowan. Oh no, she's on.
she's on the owl bear.
Yeah, Rowan usually acts at the same time.
Then
but-
she's gonna cast a different spell.
Healing word.
yeah,
Everybody's
healing word
favorite.
would do it.
Will healing spirit pick up somebody unconscious?
Is it healing?
they have to move into its.
Or
Maybe
can it also be
start
on them?
Can it start on them? I think it
I
can
don't
stay
know.
on them if they cast it on their space. Just like dances on them.
Just the toothless dance on TikTok.
Maybe if they start their turn in its...
Aura.
I love that sometimes you can search Google for D&D Beyond stuff, and then sometimes you're like, nah, it's not on Google.
Yeah. What do you
We don't
looking
need
for
no
again?
Hearing Spirit. I got it.
It's because Healing Spirit, I think, came up in a supplement book.
Yeah.
And it's not technically like in the contending.
One bonus action, concentration, 50 minutes.
What is it?
When you or a creature you can see moves in
the
to the
first
space
time.
or starts its turn there, 1d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could cast it on... Basically on Bickmore, and at the start of his turn, he would heal.
Yeah.
He'd heal at the start of his turn, yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna do that. So
Healing
third
Spirit?
level.
Okay.
So it'll be Healing Spirit can heal in a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting modifier. It doesn't matter right now.
That's probably
All right,
4.
it's on. It's on
Beckmore?
Beckmore
Okay.
right now.
So Healing
Hell yeah.
Spirit, and it will trigger at the start of the
Who
turn.
turned out the lights?
All right. So that's an action to cast, I presume.
Yeah, it is a bonus action to cast.
Bonus action, all right. So she still has an action.
A
She can do.
cantrip. She's gonna do Frostbite.
Beckmore.
Yeah. Oh wait. Can I do Frostbite? Is it half damage? Did we figure that out?
She probably would have saw that you cast
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost,
that's
and
right.
it did nothing.
And I've been doing frost type stuff.
Thorn Whip.
It's harder for you to decipher because you've also been doing other kind of forms of damage on top of it. So
Okay, she's gonna do Thorn Whip. 30
Thorn Whip.
feet. Should be.
yeah, it should be within
Close.
range. Yep.
Thorn Whip is a roll hit.
Come on,
So,
Indiana
yeah,
Jones.
13.
13 is going to miss,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That's it for
Quickly ducks out of the way from the Thorn Whip.
What's Owen
And
doing?
Rowan can technically go,
Try.
unless Rowan wants to just kind of continue to fly up there with
Keep
Yuka
circling around.
Okay.
Drop the penguin on him!
Obu with Silas on deck.
Wait. Rowan is going to toss the penguin to the eagle, and
This is awful.
Willow is going to jump onto Rowan.
This is awful.
Okay.
Trading places.
Sure. Make a dexterity
Oh
check
no.
for the giant eagle.
For the giant eagle. Okay.
It's his new body. It's a disadvantage.
Got a +3.
But he magically has it.
It's
19.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Yuka goes, woo! Look at me, I can fly! And it lands right on top of the giant
Willow will
eagle.
communicate to the eagle.
Oh
Please
my
catch
God.
the penguin and don't eat it.
Hey, this one's for you.
A treat.
Take this back to the
Excellent.
den.
Didn't she polymorph it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it just have the animal's intelligence?
I can't remember.
Eat the
how-
penguin, eat the penguin, eat the
yeah,
penguin.
It would have the animal's intelligence. She would know that, so if you want to retcon that.
Okay, we'll work.
Okay, yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's going to behave more like a natural flying eagle right now.
Oh,
So, it's cool with me on its back.
it's harder to bite you up there. You might just be like,
They are intelligent, though.
Can they
Their
recognize
intelligence
allies?
is 8.
Oh, maybe not as intelligent as I thought.
Their wisdom is 14. They got strong
That's
smart.
that's one below a commoner though.
I'm also one below a commoner.
You know who else is also one below a commoner?
I'll say they're fine for now,
Me.
because
Yeah.
you guys are already at enough hurt
Okay.
as it is. Obu, what would you like to do on your turn?
Obu's sick of this worm that won't die, and
The
so
people's elbow.
she's gonna give it the people's elbow in the form of
Oh, yeah.
fireball.
Oh.
Actually,
Fireball?
with her staff, she's gonna get it out, and she's gonna be like, "I am sick of all this ice, all this ass, and all this assery."
Inside the jeans.
So She casts Fireball.
I would like to know where you're targeting your cast of Fireball.
Centered over.
So-
Get the cone.
It's
Yeah.
It's not a cone, it's a circle!
Get
Yeah,
the
he's got a circle.
circle.
He's got a circle.
Well,
Look
whatever
at
it
this.
is, she's gonna center it right over here so it only hits the worm.
Okay, so I've got my
Just so you can say you held it.
Jesus.
Okay, so let's see.
That's
Jesus.
I've got my finger where she said. So what's the diameter?
It's 20 feet.
Okay, so
Diameter, radius
Radius.
is 20 feet.
So from where you pointed, that's going to get
Now you got me.
basically just a
every. No, it'll get all 2 of you. It'll get Kopic.
Yeah.
As basically it is
If you put
4
it right
blocks.
on the worm, it's going to hit.
Oh no,
everybody.
where she picked, it's still going to hit everybody.
20 foot radius. Well, you
Right,
just
so
wait.
from
I
where you
pick it
pointed-
here.
Because I have a feeling it's
Okay.
going to probably hit Kopic,
I-
no matter where you put it.
So
If we imagine a circle, I can move the circle just enough so it hits here. Any circle. Even if the circle was 10,000 feet, I could make it where it just hit
She
here.
can do that. Now, my
It
question
might
is
get
too,
the edge
does,
of this person.
Does it make like a dome over top of it when it,
Let me look.
it bursts?
It's
says-
literally
Is it just a
it's a circle. It's a massive
not a
orb.
square.
Okay.
It's a radius
Well, I
in
mean,
all
like
directions.
just a
Yep,
circle.
it
on
is
the
a.
surface?
It's a sphere.
Or it's a sphere.
Sphere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it does go up, but those guys are 30 feet up
Yeah.
above you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15,
Just
20.
making sure that the flying creatures are safe.
I intended 30. I just didn't put the pieces.
Oh, okay, yeah, then
I
they're
thought
fine.
I thought you had said 30. So.
All right, then we're about to make a.
All right.
Boom.
So it's going to make a dexterity save here.
Yep. It's going to be 17 to beat it.
So the fireball comes flying from Obu across the battlefield, smashes to the ground, and fire just consumes the area. And with this flash and this glow, all of a sudden it dissipates, and the worm is just steaming.
Oh my god, I'm done with these damn worms. Oh my god, it doesn't even. It's just.
tired of
Absolutely no damage.
I made it sweaty.
I'm tired.
And
of
now
these
there's just
motherfucking
steam
worms.
everywhere from the
Motherfucking
ground.
glacier.
Steam is just
Bonus
everywhere.
action, I go home.
Bonus action, Obu flies away. No, our viewers cannot see anything that's happening.
Neither can we.
So basically, in essence, there's a giant fog cloud there.
Oh, we're all lightly obscured.
Anything else you'd like to do, Obu? I
Yeah,
thought that was a very great round.
thank you.
Thank you for doing that.
You're
because
welcome.
I enjoyed that so much.
Thank you so much. Now, Obu would like to walk up just a little bit,
So
and
the
she'd
tree
like
starts to grow.
she'd like to start going like this.
It started blowing this way. Okay, little by little, a little spot just goes away from.
I
the
don't
steam.
have any ability. So I'm confused. So if you do a spell slot,
Yeah.
and it's an action, you can't do another spell slot that's a bonus action.
No.
You can only
If
do
you
one
cast a
spell.
leveled spell,
Yes.
so level 1, 2, 3, 4
So-
is an action. You can cast a cantrip
But you can't cast
as long as
anything
it
else,
is right.
like the
So,
bonus action or anything.
Sorcerers have the ability to cast cantrips as bonus actions with Quicken Spell,
Uh-huh.
and so that's the way they get around it.
Yeah, it's because there's other classes and stuff that do have the ability to do some things like that sometimes.
So that's why they have to
So
be
it's
specific.
just trying to game balance between classes. That's all it is.
Okay.
And also, it's to make it so that wizards and spellcasters aren't ridiculously overpowered to everybody else. You know, to be able to
With their
cast
extended
multiple spells and stuff like that.
with their huge
You'd be
You
spell.
know,
like-
like twin casting, disintegrate.
Right. You'd be way more powerful than the average martial class. So
Right.
they have to limit it some way. So it's a rules thing to make it fair for everybody.
I'm going to
But you learn two things, though. You learn that they don't take anything from cold, and they don't take anything from fire.
that's good.
But they
I love
explode
learning.
acid.
See,
Acid seems to work.
see, at first the worms are dull to
They have this wonderful.
dull to
Their
get
blood
rid of
is
the
called
pain,
Bengay.
and then hot to relax it away.
Icy cold. Yeah, icy hot. Yeah, that's right. If you're willing to sponsor us.
Proficiency
I've got a
bonus
question.
at gmail.com.
That's right.
Could I, just for question's sake,
Mhm.
if I was to cast Primal Savagery,
Yeah.
I have poison in my claws and in my teeth.
Yes.
Am I able to then coat my blade and just waste my turn, and then like the next turn be ready with a poisoned blade?
It's magical.
So it probably dissipates.
It probably would dissipate rather quickly because as the spell, because that spell just is like instantaneous.
And it's also a cantrip.
And it's also a cantrip, so it would probably dissipate quickly. So probably not, I would say.
Can't bottle it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Probably bottle some worm blood.
Alright, Silas, I think we're going to go up to you, because
Yes.
you can't move if you like Obu while he's going.
Obu's just a little
So,
dejected
I'm
at this
on the
point.
ground
Hold on, let's clear so they can actually see.
No, it's okay. So I'm prone.
It is very, like, that is lightly obscured because of the mist.
Are you crawling over?
You're teleporting while you're
I
on your
teleported back.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
This
take
is
one
still
creature
there.
with you?
Just leave it there because I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Oh.
Wait, hey, can you put all the things back and just go?
No,
See how
Oh,
many?
I watched.
It's also
great,
good.
guys. We have animated special effects today. We have special effects. We got.
Yeah, Gust of Wind is a nice little second level spell. 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. It says the gust disperses gas or vapor and
Perfect. Yeah.
so
It would definitely clear out all the steam and mist. Yeah.
it lasts for.
Wait, does it have?
But
an
it does
effect?
drop my teleport.
Okay. Does it have any effect on the things in its path?
I think it moves people and stuff too.
Yeah.
Strength saving throw will be pushed 15 feet away.
Okay.
I'm focusing.
It's 10 foot wide, so Beckmar, you're automatically going to fail, and you're going to roll 10 feet.
15 feet.
15 feet. Excuse me.
Keep
Strength saving throw.
Oh
no. He stops for a little bit.
Spirit.
17. Yeah, you blew away from the healing spirit.
You haven't had a turn yet?
No.
It wasn't his turn. 17 on the save on the worm.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Oh
so the worm
my
doesn't move, and it
God.
stays put. The spirit's sitting there, getting ready to heal, and now there's nothing there.
Oh my god.
But it's easy to see now. Everybody, you can see the worm. See Beckmar laying down.
Oh, there's our dead dwarf.
Oh, there it goes.
And I'm sorry, we all know Willow was on there screaming at Silas now. What are you doing, you idiot?
Put it back!
I know Christy wishes she was here now. The owlbear and penguin go. The penguin's happy on the back. I'm going to say the owlbear is just trying to survive.
He's
and
doing his
staying up
best.
here on just flying up here, enjoying the view and the ability to be able to fly. Kopic.
Okay. I am going to run over to my fallen dwarven friend here.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. Come up right beside his face, wind up, wake up, you bitch, and slap him as hard as I can, and pump 15 HP into him from my lay on hands.
Lay on
It's
hands.
so funny because he still doesn't. Like canonically, Kopic still doesn't understand that he's
So,
doing lay on
Beckmar, there's
hands. He
this
just thinks he's
forceful
doing it.
Slap as you all of a sudden wake up and see
Just great.
your massive Goliath friend standing over top of you.
Where's my boat?
That's your action.
Yep.
That's enough soup.
Anything else that you can do on your turn? Bonus actions? Or
Let
anything?
me see
Well, at least I can
here.
stand up and move 15 feet back
Oh,
into the spirit.
Run!
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, you can enter it
Yeah.
on your turn.
if we can fight through the wind.
Oh yeah, you got the wind to fight against.
Oh, I have to make a saving throw, don't I?
yeah, you'll have to make a saving throw too. I will say you kind of like lunge to him. You get the lay on hands.
23.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You battle through the forceful wind from Silas. You can see Silas behind there just go hitting you guys with a torrent of.
As a bonus action, because normally I would have 2 attacks, but I know lay on hands is a separate action.
Yeah, it consumes an action. Yeah.
Can I, as a bonus action, just drag him to the healing spirit where he's dwarf size now?
How much movement did you use to get there?
5, 10, 15, 25, so I've got like I think 5 feet left.
If you drag him, it's only going to be 5 feet closer. So because
5 feet is 5 feet.
It'll consume, and anytime you drag somebody, it's half your movement speed. So.
Yeah. So I can get him 5 feet closer.
As long as he's willing, because now he's conscious.
I'm willing.
I consent.
Just slap.
If he were unconscious, you could drag him anywhere you wanted.
I have a DNR. I'm suing.
Slap and roll him 5 feet closer.
There you go. All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the thing, because apparently I can do it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hunter's Mark. I think I do have a Hunter's Mark for you. Yep, and it becomes your turn. Beckmar, you're up.
Beckmar. Big Ma. Big
Here you go.
Big,
Hunter's Mark.
Big,
Big Mac will sell it.
Big Mac patty wet.
So 15 feet, and then 20, 25 into the Healing Spirit.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you make your strength saving throw to be able to fight against the wind?
Oh,
Do
new.
that first.
12.
It's up to
It's a
him.
15.
Mm.
So what happens if they fail to save?
I can't drop it until my turn, right?
You can't.
It's
Isn't
concentration.
concentration be able to drop at any time? Isn't it a free action?
I would say you could drop it if you wanted to on a turn. But if you see that they're struggling, you could drop it, or you can keep it up. Your choice.
Well, okay, so DM brain for me over here takes 6 seconds for a round of combat, right? So if I'm casting a spell for 6 seconds, dissipate all of the.
That's fine. If you want to keep
steam,
going,
that makes
that's
sense to me that it would take
Yeah.
6 seconds for.
So you're gonna go flying 15 more feet back, right?
I am right behind him.
Yeah.
Can I use my reaction to brace him to keep him from going flying?
Make an athletics check.
Wait,
for
is
me.
this a saving throw?
Yeah.
It was your strength save.
Okay, so I'll use Indomitable and try to make it again.
Okay, go for it. Let's do that first before
Okay.
Papa you.
16.
Yeah.
That does it. Yep.
Okay.
So healing spirit,
Yep.
It's
How much?
2d6.
2d6.
Do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll
You can roll.
it? Oh no, 2 1s. The worst.
Don't you get to add Willow's spell casting to it?
No, that's how many times.
So you only get
counts.
so you get 2 hit points.
Anybody else? Thank
Well.
you so much.
Thanks.
I
It's like playing
am.
skee-ball and getting a ticket for pity.
I love
How bad
skee-ball.
does this worm look?
It's such a good game.
Looks like it's still got some.
Never made that. It's just a-
It's only been hit a couple of times.
It's been underground
I
most
wanna
of the
play
fight.
some skee-ball.
This one's been
half
keeping
my
out of
move,
reach.
stand up, movement,
Like a
bonus
pinwheel?
action, second wind,
Okay, second win, sure.
10 plus 11,
10 plus 11?
Mhm.
Wow.
so 21.
That gives you a little bit of a buffer.
Well, here we go. Time to lay the smack down.
Alright.
And I'm gonna smack and then I'm gonna fall down.
I just picked you up.
23.
Hits.
So D6. No, hold on. D10. I'm not enlarged. I'm not huge, but I can be frosty, but it won't matter. But
You can
its
be pretty frosty.
Speed will still be 0.
If I don't make the save.
Yes.
Does fail the save. So
13 points of damage.
13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let me roll your fire damage from the spray of blood. Oh,
I don't like when
11
the DM
damage.
goes, oof.
11 fire damage.
I
Blood directly
am
hits you.
still in it to win it.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Oh.
15.
Hits.
15 points.
15 points of damage. And you take 8 fire damage.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. 25.
Hits.
Why is this just this one damn
14.
worm?
Huh.
It's
you
the one
take
last
4.
damn
Yeah,
worm.
Whittles.
Yeah. I'm here, kick
Nobody
ass
hit
and
it
chew
while we-
bubblegum, and I'm all out of
It
bubblegum.
looks bloodied.
While me and Mountain Man were up here killing the 2 big things, the rest of y'all were just sitting around,
Still
oh
up?
wow, look at them doing that.
Yes. I did bonus action for
I hit it with a fireball.
that.
I hit it.
So its speed is 0 because
Speed is 0. Can't move.
I didn't take any damage from it, but its speed is 0.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, that's other than me. And pass the turn.
And immediately it tries to bite you, Beckmore.
How rude.
Oh, a 19 on the die.
Runic Shield as a reaction. Reroll.
Reroll. Oh no. 14.
18.
Misses.
I'll just like clap my hands and then
Be like,
project
nope.
a magical force.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I think not.
I ain't
And
get
it
no
can't
sleep
move.
because y'all get no sleep because of me.
Willow and Rowan.
I can't sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna sleep because of me.
With Obu on deck after Willow and Rowan. Kopic, you got a first-hand look. You thought your friend was going to be destroyed again, and he was able to block the incoming attack.
I'll look at the hill rune because I think.
Okay. I'm gonna fairy fire it.
Okay.
Okay.
The dex 16 save.
Concentration.
Dex 16.
54.
Oh wait. It's healing spirit concentration.
Yes.
I think Healing Spirit is, so you'd have to
Okay. Disregard.
disregard the guy.
Can't really do much up here. I don't think I can thorn whip where I'm at.
Whip it. Whip it real good.
I think you'd have to get closer, and that would require the
Hill rune
outlaws
doesn't
turn.
require me to be conscious, so I still have 2 turns left
Okay.
on hill rune.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Just gonna stay out of the way.
Out of the way.
Rowan too. Rowan's not gonna do like a flyby.
Sure. We can do a flyby.
Would the penguin get the quality of the flyby?
Yes, as long as the penguin is on there.
Put your
I would say
arms
so.
around me,
Because
baby.
the penguin's kind of just
Put
being
your
pulled around.
arms around
The help
me,
action.
Yeah.
So,
Just like squawk.
baby. I just wanna
Penguin
fly.
torpedo!
Okay,
That's
and
8 to hit.
he's
8 misses.
Hunter's Mark.
Fortunately, Rowan is unable to make purchase with his talons as he swoops by. The creature tries to take a swipe but cannot attack. Obu with Silas on deck. What would you
Obu
like to
cast
do?
Earthbind
Earthbind.
on the worm.
Okay. Sure. Tell us what does he need to do to avoid Earthbind?
Strength save of 17.
Strength save of 17.
Yep.
14 plus 4 is an 18.
Okay.
That's really rude. You gotta stop this, man.
That's how my dice are rolling really good tonight. I'm sorry.
That's really mean. I'm gonna get
So,
closer to
Does
it.
that mean it doesn't do anything, or something?
Correct.
Oh, so it's a save, or
Yeah, it's a save.
Save or something.
1, 2. Wait, no. Is this where I was? Yeah.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Why?
That must be difficult terrain.
35. I'm still not within range to hurt this guy.
No, but you're probably in range of something else.
Should I not move forward?
You're not in the
Should I
gust
back
line.
it up?
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. And then I'm going to.
That's where the healing spirit is, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, thanks.
Do you need healing?
He's still.
I could have a
I
point.
think
Beckmore's still standing in it.
yeah, I'm still standing.
Oh, so she can't
9
receive it.
points.
She's
She can be. They can use their turn to move out.
okay. Okay. I thought if she was close enough that she would receive it. But
I start
it's a-
walking
it's a
forward, then
fi-
I.
It's a 5 foot cube.
5 foot cube. Okay,
I
so
wouldn't-
you wouldn't get it until. So
I wouldn't oppose them
It's
stepping in and then moving
Yeah,
out
that's
if
fine.
they had more movement.
The
Attack of opportunity, though. Steps in and steps out. Worm gets to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay there,
So-
and that's it because
Silas.
I want to kill.
you have to kill. It's looking pretty badly hurt,
At this point, I'm angry at being
Looking pretty windy.
scared.
and it's kind of frozen in its place.
It's fucking windy.
Copic's got no hair left. Blew all his hair off.
I didn't even know your character had.
Me too.
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drop the gust of wind.
Okay.
Pick it back up.
Pick it back up again.
Drop it low.
How low can you go? Following
Never stop. Just wait, bring it back to the top. I don't know the song anymore, man.
Clap your hands.
We're here. I'm gonna do lightning lure and say strength 15 save.
Straight 15. You got it.
I need to raise that.
I want to say like of all the spells, that's
Rookie
the,
Novas.
that's the one that
15.
most sounds like a Pokemon move.
Yeah.
So lightning lure doesn't do anything then if they save.
Yeah, it's can't.
Okay. So the lightning whip kind of misses the creature altogether.
Do.
So that was good.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. All right. Same thing. Penguin and eagle are flying around. Copic, that brings us back to you.
Okay, so Kapik's gonna charge in at this thing.
Okay.
Why will this not die?
And
Do you want to
Like
flank
20
it?
extra
You want
minutes.
to try to flank it?
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Kapik's gonna flank it with
Flank
Big
it.
Man and
Got
start hacking away at this thing.
Make it with advantage for flanking.
Good thing for advantage. That's still not great. 18,
18 hits.
and then
Are you ready
second
to do
attack
that
just in
contact?
case. And dirty 20 on the second one.
Okay.
And actually, for the second attack, I'm going to force it to make a.
Hey, do me a favor. Let's resolve the first
okay.
attack first, since multiple things happened during that. So go ahead and roll
Okay.
your damage on the first attack.
So first attack is 12 points of slashing and 3 necrotic.
15.
Oh wait, sorry, just 12 points of slashing.
Just 12.
Yeah, because I put the sword away to pull out the plasma rifle, so it's not active
And
anymore.
as the blood sprays, you take 7 damage, 7 fire. You take
Okay.
12 damage. And now do your second strike hit. Now roll your damage and whatever else you wanted. You wanted to force it to make a save.
Yep. So, actually, no. I'm gonna do it, and I'm going to. Yeah, it needs to make a strength saving throw. There it is.
So rolled a 21.
Oh, yep, that's
They're pretty strong.
okay. So that is 16 slashing. I don't know why I keep rolling that necrotic. I'm not.
16 slashing.
Yep.
Okay, you hear it squeal out in pain as you drive your blade right up through it towards its head. Blood starts to spew out once again. You take 9 fire.
Oh my god.
You take 7 fire. And the creature goes limp, and you just it slams down to the ground. You pull your sword out of its.
I don't pull the sword out. I collapse on
You
top.
collapse on the ground. Comic falls unconscious on top of it.
As does Beck.
Oh, Beckmore conscious too.
Willow moves the healing spirit on top of their unconscious bodies.
All right, go ahead and roll your healing for both of them.
Can I roll a death save before they do that?
You may.
Yeah!
Because why not?
Oh, that's one for
Big man, mountain man, you get 6 healing.
boo.
And big regular man, you get 5 points of healing.
Okay. Actually, just because I'm curious, because you wouldn't be able to move it once on her turn, and then. Hooray!
So the great thing about my plate mail is if I were in the water, it would life vest me to the top
How do you get plate mail that does that?
because it's mariner's plate. Mariners.
Yeah, he's got a special magical plate that he wears.
That's
As
cute.
Kopik's trying to pull himself, you kill the dwarf and take it. No offense.
I'm still alive.
He's like right here.
All right, you guys are out of encounter, and these things have just kind of dissolved into the ice and snow, causing more steam and falling mist to come up.
Marshmallow.
That's my
Come on,
cat's
after.
name.
Oh yeah, sure. Thank you. So what do you guys do now?
Short rest.
Immediately sleep.
right here. Poisonous. You wanted to take some poison.
Could I like examine and be gagging the entire time? Examine the blood of these creatures and see if I can take a vial of it. If it still has its super hot potential poisonous properties.
Yeah, from what you can see, it doesn't seem to be poisonous. It just seems to be super hot.
Is it hot while after they're dead?
It doesn't seem to be holding its heat whenever they're
Dang it.
dead. You can take some with you if you have a vial. And you can do research or other tests on it if you like to. That's your choice. No?
Nah.
I'm going to take up the vial space for it.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Polymorph would have been concentration, yes.
I take one.
There's an owlbear on the ground.
Okay.
And a willow on the ground.
Yeah,
The willow would have been on the ground too?
That would have been, what, 30 or 60 feet up?
When she cast Healing Spirit?
Yeah.
So that would have been like a long time ago too.
Yeah. We would be on the ground.
30 feet up?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not a druid.
I don't know if you have control of Willow's character sheet, but
I'm writing it down on paper.
13 bludgeoning from the fall.
What about the
owlbear would have taken the same, but the owlbear has a lot of hit points.
Bear
so it's
titty.
okay.
Yeah, but does the owlbear decide to rage and try to kill Willow for trying
It just
to
goes, ouch! Ow!
Oh, my leg.
Oh,
First my
leg is
now
hurting
this.
again. Oh, that was so great, though. I could fly.
Now look, now you're crippled again.
So I think that is a good place for us to end this episode.